wasn't
Did we
A
play?
band.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready?
B band.
Yeah. Y'all ready?
Family band.
He was in the
Yes.
band.
Bunch of band nerds.
Take the load off, man. That band's name is called The Band. But anyways,
The band.
It's a really
you
good
probably
word.
have better things to say than I.
Alright. This is D&D.
Okay. That was a weird intro. Last time on the Sands of Time, the gang decided to take on another mission from Fives, who sent you to investigate a cemetery. Apparently, there were rumors of a resident who may have been a polymorphed dragon. However, before you all exited, you ran into refugees from what would seem a new war brewing between the Zentarum and 3 new entities. Along the way, some of you were pickpocketed and lost some gold. Farron's boyfriend Marco came running to look for him, but you all made swift exits. Finding the cemetery, Rian picked some flowers with the help of Pino, and Cass got a chance to find some guidance from Kellum Vor himself. Moving along, you quite literally ran into Brother Bob, who is the original quest giver for the cemetery. So he gave you the rundown of what was going on and led you to the crypt of Xandria Weltran. There you discovered some bones that were indeed draconic in nature, and as you did, you were trapped within the crypt as a mist of poison began to descend upon you. Luckily, you all quickly discovered the answer to the puzzle and followed the new pathway beneath the crypt. There you found a throne room, a laboratory with a mysterious concoction of necromancy, and last but certainly not least, a room with a teleportation circle within. As you investigated the final room, you activated some traps, and the bodies that lay in waiting arose to greet you with warm hugs. You promptly beat whatever life was left within them, and after a brief run-in with some previously discovered skeletons, you managed to clear the underground chambers. We find ourselves still within the crypts below as you all wipe the sweat from your brow. The floor is yours.
So, had we have just waited and seen what they had done, would they just would have hugged us?
They're dead now.
Had someone,
I could
and I'm
use a
not
good
naming
one, but-
any names, had someone not poured the potion into the other potion, would they have just been like using the portal
It was Flora.
and shown us where
It wasn't those people. It wasn't.
I still want to know where the portal is. So
Make an Arcana check.
I don't even have dice. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys.
How?
I need dice.
What
Yeah, are you kidding?
are you doing? Do you remember when we asked you when you were ready? If you were ready.
Look,
Did you show us the text?
I don't remember being asked if I was ready.
I remember very distinctly lying about being ready. Okay, an Arcana check.
Yes.
1.
Crit fail.
I'm doing great.
You were too busy looking at these weird zombie dudes and you were like so enamored by your newly
my head
gained
that I was
dragon
wearing.
head that you're just like,
that I wore the whole time that it was like hanging out.
yeah,
Were
exactly.
you rolling to try to find out what the potion did?
Mhm.
Was that? So I'm pretty sure I know what the potion did.
I'll say you know that.
But I want to know like who
I'm in
did it
denial.
and why. Who's Rex? Like Rex, so
We
Rex.
gotta figure that out.
I know.
I do have the note and some of the cauldron goop.
Yeah.
You got called for. I have the note.
You have the note.
Yeah.
That's
Who
right.
has the scroll? You have the scroll.
And I have the scroll.
It's
Well,
Forge-
shit,
it's
y'all.
Okay, so how do we get out of here?
Probably just the way we came, I guess.
I'd like to
Wait,
see.
trapdoor.
Wait, didn't they come out of
Oh.
the wall?
They did. Yeah.
Yeah.
The surprise.
Alright.
But we destroyed the runes too.
You guys, as you saw them enter the room,
Uh huh.
there was an invisible wall. As they walked through it, the fog of the wall just seemed to dissipate. You see that as you guys peer through the next wall, it just leads into the next room.
Can we go?
They were just secret doors that
Oh,
led
okay.
Oh.
Alright.
to the chamber you're in.
So I want to peek into the next room.
There's no next
before
room. It
we-
just goes back.
Oh,
You
just back.
guys have explored
Oh,
the
it
entirety
just
of the
goes back
chamber.
into the other room.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
Which room? The one with the
Somebody-
throne,
did you-
or
did
the
you-
one with the laboratory?
It goes.
Tell me more like a SoundCloud record.
So it goes back into there's a hallway that goes. Wait.
There's the one with the throne with the poison tip.
Yeah, and
And
then
then
there's
there's
the
the
lab.
laboratory.
And then
And then
there's
there was
the
the last
portal
one
room.
with the portal.
As you guys go in, there's another hallway that seems to exit out and through, and it looks like there's nothing in front of you. It's just another wall. It's just a chamber that you're in, a hallway. Yes, you and back.
Have we all? Has someone memorized the
I
telephone?
believe 2 people did. Cass and Dennett did.
I
or
didn't.
no, you didn't. Cass
Just didn't.
or Dennett definitely did.
The teleportation runes?
Yes.
Yeah, I got them down. I wrote them down, and then they started glowing, and then
we destroyed them all.
we destroyed.
Okay. So if we find the other teleportation place, we can use it.
But all these rooms are
Yeah.
We
destroyed.
destroyed
You
them.
would,
But
you would
we
have to
destroyed them.
relink this one.
Yeah.
And
You
Okay.
You guys have the sigil. You could
We
do
can
it,
do it.
but
Yeah.
you don't know where the other one goes.
Okay.
we'd have to know where the other
Also,
one
the
goes.
spell is a 5th level spell, which I don't think you guys have.
Yeah.
So,
How do you?
as you level up, you
Beat up
gain
bad
more
guys.
spell slots for higher level spells.
How do you level up?
Beat up bad guys.
XP.
XP, usually by killing monsters is how you do it. Each monster has like an XP value. I do it by milestone. After you guys have done like an arc, I'll give you guys a level up.
Mhm.
You guys are this close.
Let's get a level up today, guys.
Alright.
So we gotta exit this place.
Yeah,
So
so
let's
I'm
go
gonna
for
go
it.
down
Yeah.
the hallway.
There's just a chamber. There's no other room back there.
An empty room.
And there's nothing in the chamber? Just wanna
Actually, no, never mind.
I'd like
Okay, so as you guys go into the chamber, it's just a blank room, but as
Okay.
you look to your right, you see that there it continues down. It's a hallway that leads to the same hallway that you guys came in before
Got
to
it.
go into the chamber
Can
you
I
were just in.
Can I
Got
feel around?
It just leads in a circle, basically.
Yeah,
Do you want
yeah,
to
yeah.
do
I got it.
cantrip light so that we can see? So it's a
Well, I have
cantrip.
night vision.
And I,
You-
I'm an angel.
We should.
Rian, you have dark vision and you also have the light bearer thing as a part of your Asimar stuff. You can cast light whenever you want.
I cast light.
Got it.
But you don't technically need it.
Yeah.
But for everybody else
I
that
want to look cool.
he needs it.
I
He's a
need
human.
it.
Yeah.
I need it.
You need it
Well-
because you're a human.
For some reason, I thought
You
that I was
were
able to see somehow.
No.
Did
Last
somebody
time-
cast-
last
you
time-
have dark vision.
Yeah, but I
as a
didn't cast
spell.
it
Okay, last
Yeah,
time you
you
were
used
able to
light.
see because Rian
because I used her
casted
light.
light.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
She cast it on your back or something like that. She cast it on somebody.
I cast it.
His face. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I want to feel around on the wall and see if there's another secret door.
I want to not be
where?
an idiot and put
Which-
light
which-
on.
Well,
chamber
so
you at?
we walked out and we walked into a hall, right? But like a
The hall just goes back and leads back to the spiral hallway that you just came from.
He just said it basically goes in a circle.
So I'm feeling like there's probably not secret doors.
You can try.
So we have two options. We can mess with the portal.
What
Or-
would Farron do?
Can I do an
No,
investigation
I'm
check?
Oh.
He's just
in
planning.
group right now.
What are you doing, Dan?
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's any hidden levers or magic bookcases or something?
Make an investigation check.
There's a bookcase.
There was a
There is in
bookcase
the lab.
in the lab.
Yeah.
13. Investigation 0.
Looking around, you just find more necromantic books. You kind of like shift the bookcase, like try to jimmy it, pull like every book, but none of it works. Nothing seems to be a secret door.
Alright.
Good idea though. Very Scooby Doo.
You do
Speaking
hear
of, where's
from
Max?
up the chamber. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Bob.
It's Bob.
Oh.
I'm thinking we go help Bob.
Yeah, we should go.
Poor Bob.
So
You
are
guys
we
wanna
going
go
back up to the tomb?
Yeah,
I
as
guess
I'm-
we'll make a way.
As I'm walking though, I want to walk in the spot that we have, the hallway that we haven't gone through, and I want to run my hands along the hallway as I'm walking.
Okay. As you walk along, you're feeling along, touching every brick, you kind of like feel one that's like a little bit out of place. You tug on it, just a bit of dust on your fingers, and you just move on. There's nothing here.
What does that
I'm just
mean?
fucking with you.
Okay.
This is my way to tell you guys.
Fine.
There's nothing else here.
That's why Bob's calling for help.
Yeah.
He'll help us.
Questioning for
Alright,
Up to
so-
Bob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all go up to Bob.
Backtrack to Bob.
You guys go back up the stairs. Floor follows you. You guys still see that as you come up the stairs, one by one, up past the crypt where you guys had to push it. You're back inside the chamber with all the paintings of Xandria Weltrin, and you see that the door is still closed. Bob's like, you see him as he's as you guys come up. He says, "Oh, thank you so much for coming. Please, can you open the door?" And you hear another deeper voice back behind it.
Oh.
Behind the door?
Do you want to break down the door?
Yes.
You just see like a crack and you hear this thud.
Oh shit! Oh shit, y'all, get back!
And you see the door, this solid slab door, just break open, and you see before you a giant Goliath.
I think I would have my crossbow drawn.
Yeah.
We're gonna just clapping.
Gabriel, can you describe your character for us? What do we see when we see you?
You'll see a 8-foot Goliath, really heavy, like 320 pounds, dark skin, and a bunch of tattoos of this goddess.
Cool.
Into it.
Well, hey, thanks for opening up the door for us. Who are you?
I'm Drak.
Nice to meet you, Drac. What you doing here? Who sent you?
I was sent by Saloon to seek out Bologna and to seek out the Song of Light.
Oh, we don't know what either of those things are.
The Song of Light.
Yes.
Ooh, I like light. My name's Rihanna. I like light. It's kind of my thing.
I'm a little upset because now I sound taller than me here. So I'm like really like standing up.
Wait, how tall is Farron?
7'2".
Oh.
He's 8 foot.
I feel like I need to like prove my manliness, and so I like do the little hover above the ground.
Remember when I
do it too.
remember when I introduced Rihanna and I was like, she's super tall, and you were like, how tall? I was like, 5'11".
Yeah.
Oh, good for
That's
me.
so super average.
I look at all the men, and I look at Cass.
I'm a man too.
Well, yeah, I look at Cass. I look at Cass, and I'm like, what's she gonna do? What's she?
This can't say that. I'm a man too.
I'm looking for the light too. My name's Cass.
So you see before you a giant elf man. You see a wizardly-looking person, a person with wings, a very hippie-looking wood elf, and a
Might be drunk.
interesting-looking human who seems a bit paler than most. What do you guys do? Bob Paisley says, "Oh my God, that took way longer. I should
It was about
deduct.
a week, I guess.
I should just. It certainly felt like a week being down here."
Well, sorry, Bob. We just had to like almost, get murdered, but we lived. So.
I need to go pee and poop, so here's your money, and here's the scroll.
Thanks,
Who's
Bob.
taking what?
What is the scroll that he's giving?
Protection from good and evil.
Oh, I'll take that scroll just for safekeeping.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
I'll remember he's a pig.
I grab it from Bob,
Poor
and
one
then
like that.
I tap Dinnan on the head with it, and then hand it to him.
So you guys can divvy up the gold how you want.
How much was it?
It was 100, right?
Oh yes, and
So
then
we
we
each get
also,
20.
if anyone did not add, did my iPad die again?
Oh my! Why don't you
Look
charge
at the,
that
let's
thing?
all appreciate how cute River is.
How are we
And
splitting
now I
this
have
up?
to get up.
How are we
What do you want me to
splitting
go get?
20 each.
Yeah, 20 each.
Where is it?
To
20
be
each?
fair.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give my 20 to
I
Jock
know.
That's
and say thanks for the help, man.
Oh.
We
Finally.
had no clue how to do that, but we would have figured it out. We don't need you, but we would have figured it out.
Yeah, I'm also kind
But
of
also
strong.
thank you.
And I have purple hair. That's important to know.
He doesn't have it.
We definitely needed him.
He's a
so
little
thanks.
envious.
Well, I like in brawn I make up for in brawn.
And hair.
And hair.
So Bob leaves you guys. Flora kind of like begins to exit as well, and says, "Well, this has been, how do you say, fun?
Oh yeah, thanks for your help back there,
Yeah,
by
thank
the way.
you.
Yeah,
It was
thanks,
helpful
Flor.
of you.
Yeah, I come in handy every once in a while.
Every once in
What
a
are you
while.
gonna do now, Floor?
I'm gonna go report back
To who?
to to my boss.
Okay.
What?
Who's
Don't
your-
tell him. Don't tell him.
You
it's
mean
that.
5?
She's a slave, Rihanna.
Let's go! And then I hook her arm.
No,
and I
I'm
start to
going.
skip.
I'm
I
going.
start to skip.
Let her go.
She hates us so much.
She's going back with you. You guys are going the same way. It would be kind of awkward for her to just be like,
Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Does she skip with me? Or am I like dragging her?
She dragged for a bit, but then you just keep doing it. And she's like, "Fuck it."
As she drags, Rion goes and like picks her up a little bit so that you're just
Shit.
We should.
Put the phone
I
on
feel
the
like
ground.
this is all leading up to us having an intervention episode with Dino.
Oh.
You know, like you need to stop drinking.
Hey, I haven't had one drink.
Your breath says otherwise.
I just naturally reek of grapes.
convenient.
That you do.
So, Drac, these people, they look like an adventuring party. You can travel with them. You don't have to. You can totally just go to the town by yourself if you want. It's up to you.
Say, we could use someone of your
Who sent you?
Saloon.
Two very
Who's
different
Saloon?
Saloon is my goddess, and she sent me to help out the town of Flan.
Help it out. How do you know how? Or was she vague?
She was big.
Women.
Interesting. Okay.
ass in there.
Donkey.
You feel like a slight pull coming from the waves. You know that Flan is a seaside city, and it is a part of the Moon Sea. And you're coming from the mountains, so you feel like her essence is stronger coming this way. So you're automatically just feeling like you should go towards Flan. What would you like to do?
I would like to travel with y'all to y'all's journeys.
Cool beans.
Welcome aboard. I'd rather have you than
Shut up.
no one at all is what I was saying.
So you guys travel back into Flan, I'm assuming. Is there anything else you want to do as you guys are now back in Flan? I'll just skip forward that way. What do you guys want to do? The festival is still going on. Because it's to make you guys sweat, you know?
I just feel like Marco's here. And
Bro!
Every time you say it. How long until the ghost ship attacks? It's tomorrow, right? Or
You
day?
have today and tomorrow. You don't know if it's attacking tomorrow or if it's attacking
Today.
like the day
so it's
after.
like one of those
It's-
like the countdown. Is it on
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
or,
right.
On 3 or after 3?
Yeah, Fives would have told you like, yeah, the countdown's fucked up. I don't know.
Yeah, most things are.
Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I haven't used any spell slots actually, and I only have been missing 2 health points. So
Well, I think we could take like
a
a.
long rest.
I was gonna say we could either take a long rest or at least a short
A
rest,
short rest.
and like go hang out with 5 or go find 5s or hang out at the bar or
It's
something.
midday right now.
Oh, so he's at 8.
A long rest will take 8 hours. Short rest will take an hour. So I'm just making sure you know.
Sure.
You're running down the clock by taking a long rest.
Yeah, and Iggy's at.
Iggy's at
I mean,
Sokoki.
5's is at
At 80s.
Iggy's.
Assume-
You could assume.
assume.
Yeah,
I think the most we should take is a short rest.
yeah, I'm done
Well,
with that.
let's. I guess we can meet up with Foz and let him know the deed is done and what we found in the graveyard.
Let's do it.
Okay. Where do you guys head?
We make our way to Iggy's.
Okay. So you guys wind your way through.
We're back on the docks, right?
You'll be heading towards the docks, yes. As you guys pass through, you see more and more of these refugees all kind of lying about. You see some of them have begun to like venture in further towards the center of the city. They're just checking out the festivities and trying to kind of drag their mind away from whatever it is that they encountered.
I'm clutching my wallet.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
All of us or just Baron?
Just Farron. He's the one who said
Oh, about
he
the
was
wallet.
keeping out his.
Got it.
What'd you get?
That's a 16.
16? Okay. Let's see. You're looking out for the pickpockets, I'm assuming, but you don't manage to see them. But instead of them, you do see that priest again as you guys hit the center of the town, the thoroughfare, and you see him still kind of slinging out the Ice Queen is coming! Beware! The end is nigh! Repent! Narnia! She's coming from Narnia!
I feel like Rion would go talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say?
So.
You were there!
Yeah, I'm still wearing a dragon skull, just FYI.
You are a dragon angel sent by the gods, the Ice Queen herself.
Yes.
Have you a message for this humble servant? And he begins to get down off his soapbox and start to kneel down.
You're welcome, guys.
A crowd starts to form around you guys before you even said anything.
Okay, well, this is
I'm
not
holding my
my
wallet
mission.
on my chest.
I want to ask him. Yeah, the Ice Queen, my bud sent me. Did you?
The ice
Did
cream?
she tell you? Did she tell you any details?
No, I have no such encounter with the Ice Queen. I was told by her knights, the great knights of the snow.
The Knights of the Snow. Oh.
Their armor creaked and screamed.
Where were the Knights of the Snow coming from?
From the north.
We all know this, don't we? We already know this.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah,
Because you're the servant of the queen.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, we know
Okay.
it. We know some of this from last time.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we did
Would
perception.
you like a
checks.
recap really quick?
No.
Okay.
I want to read my notes. If I can find my notes.
Mechanical army devils led by Tiefling.
Mhm.
They attacked Bloodstone.
Mechanical devil coming
Heading
from the east. Yeah.
Heading
So-
east.
Heading east, yeah.
While this nonsense is going on, I decided to see if I can see some easy targets and I can make a few bucks and do some.
Make a perception check.
Pickpockets me.
Wait, are you gonna pickpocket or? Oh no, you're not a bard. Good.
Well, he does that. I want to ask him, has he seen the devil army, the mechanical devil army?
Is that not 20?
I did not have the fortune of seeing the golden mechanical army. I only saw her white, flowing army.
White flowing army.
What'd you get?
Nat 20.
Looking around, you see a couple good marks. A lot of Rand has
Information.
dragged up a bunch of people of all walks of life, but you notice that there are a few nobles here. You could probably swipe off a few jewelry from wrists, their necklaces, or something like that. Do you do any of that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, make some. Do you want to do just one, or do you want to? How do you want to do this?
Look for somebody who's the most distracted.
Okay.
And
By my beauty.
I cast a minor illusion cantrip and just do this like really annoying squawking bird that just like
Flies across, or
swoops
like.
down and makes a bunch of noise just to try and get him to like
Okay.
live.
You do that, and let's make an Arcana check.
21.
Okay, they're very distracted. Now make a sleight of hand check to. You see that they have a coin purse and a few other jewelry pieces on them, a few rings.
10.
Oh, okay. Roll advantage because you did some pretty
Did
good
so well.
stuff.
Yeah,
Nice. Sad.
it's a 9.
So 13.
So
oh wait, I lied. Sleight of hand.
Yep.
9 plus 6 is 15.
So you manage to swipe off the coin purse, and then you get their like a golden bracelet, and that's all you manage to get as you walk back. But as you were kind of like taking this guy's stuff off, and he was like, "Oh, get away, bud, get away!" You notice that it's the same guy that Farron had described when you guys had the bar fight, and he was taking coin from Zentaro.
Wait a minute.
and you look inside, and you see that these are a lot of snake coins in here.
The bar fight. Wait, which?
The first
The one that you tried to
first
pick up
episode.
from him.
Oh my god, this came full circle. Sweet.
Rhiann, what else are you doing?
I feel like this guy doesn't have any information, so I just say, praise me, and then walk
You have been praised.
and then walk away.
You see that there are some Silver Fist guards coming and approaching you.
Me?
Yeah. They're a little bit ways off, and the crowd is kind of making it hard for them to get to you. What are you doing? You
So
can definitely tell that they're coming for you.
Yeah, I take off the dragon head, hold on to it, and kind of sneak away.
Okay.
And I'm
Make a
like,
stealth check. She is going away from
Can
you.
I
all.
do like an assist by like seeing her trying to duck and I like
Oh, that's
throw my
cool.
jacket over her wings?
That's not. That's
Yeah.
not.
Something?
Uh,
Maybe? No?
Make a stealth check for me, and if you get above a 10, I'll say she can have advantage.
do you have the-
I'm just trying to give her
One,
a
D20?
help. What did you say?
Just a stealth check.
Stuff.
So, Drac, you see that
It's a 20.
these people are just starting to disperse all of a sudden. Are you doing anything?
Wait, what'd you get?
I got a 20, not
20? Okay. So, Rhiann, you have advantage on your stealth check.
It's right here.
Oh my god.
You have advantage.
Okay, so
As-
I just rolled a 17. I'll roll again. Yeah, so 12 for my second one, so 17.
What's your stuff?
Plus 2. So it's 10 and
Oh, okay.
17.
Okay. I rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Wait, how did you get advantage? What happened with?
Fair.
Ah, okay.
So, you guys are still being tracked. They're coming after you. Anything else you want to do? Anybody else want to do anything else?
Can I make?
You guys see these guards are starting to, they're not like pursuing them as if they're gonna like kill her or anything like that. They just like,
Yeah.
they're going to question her.
I drew a crowd.
Should we just let him catch up to us and be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Cloud of smoke.
We weren't doing anything wrong.
Yeah, we really haven't. I just
I
wanted
mean,
to talk to that
one
guy.
person was.
Who?
I run up to the guard, and I'm like, "Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a little boy about this tall, and he's got brown eyes and
One of them stops and the other
brown
one's
hair
going.
and
There's 4 of them. One of them stops to help you, and then the other 3 are going.
I walk up to the guards.
What are you doing?
You turn right around. What are you doing? Okay. You're standing like you tower above the crowd right now. And you're just like, what are you gonna do?
Could I just pick her up and like have my back towards the guards and walk away?
You could totally try that if you want.
Okay.
Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just trying to pick her up and then book it?
Gabe, have you ever picked me up in real life? Never.
Just do whatever you think your character would do.
Yeah.
If you have a high stealth.
I just run. I just
You
run.
pick her up and run?
Yeah.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
You're flapping your wings.
Oh, it's in that one.
Oh shit!
Critical fail, you don't even
first
add.
critical fail.
Oh
It's
man.
okay. You got it out.
First
You
roll
got
is
that.
critical
My
fail.
guys
Okay.
critical fail out.
fuck
It's
yeah.
okay.
You try. Okay, so first, so the scene is this. You guys are in the center of the square. There's a crowd around, and everybody's just like, "What the hell is going on?" As Rhiann begins to walk away, Farron tries to cover up her wings with his jacket, and you try. Pinos tries to stop one of the guards, manages to do so, and then meanwhile, Dennett's over here pickpocketing, and then Drax, seeing all this, just tries to pick up Rhiann as you have your jacket around her.
I'm like, hey, we're Jack!
Rhiann, I'm guessing, just kind of like is fluttering about, and it's just like you're getting like feathers and stuff in your face, and they manage to like make you sneeze real quick. You start to run away. The guards are like really into you guys now, as Goliath just picked up an angel woman and began to run away.
So this doesn't happen around the town.
No, not really.
That's the.
Make another athletics check for me just to run away.
What's Cass doing?
I'm watching the show.
Getting it all in.
Oh my god! Is it another nat 1? Holy shit!
Change your dice right now. Change Pink
Yeah, we
dice.
need to get some other dice.
Pink dice.
Damn, y'all are making this hard on me.
I'm trying. This wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, no, this
I
wasn't
just
supposed to be that
wanted
hard.
information. I'm so sorry.
You're
We're not even doing anything bad.
Jack immediately died.
Jack, you like,
Has a heart attack.
you're not having trouble running away right now. You're just like looking around, and there's so many alleyways. You're used to the mountains, clear paths, and just being able to bound wherever you need to. There's so many fucking people in this city. It's hard to just bound and not crush somebody right now. And you're doing your damnedest to just take your time. And but the guards like finally manage to catch up to you, and they're like, "Stop! We just want to ask some questions." What's up? What do you guys do?
I pretend like I never noticed him. I'm like, oh hey, yeah, what's going on? Can I have my jacket back? Are you still cold?
I'm a little chilly
Okay.
still. I'm sorry.
You can still use it.
Yeah.
Why are you running?
Exercise?
Yeah, exercise. I like track.
You got picked up by this giant man.
Exercise.
I hurt my knee.
I was taking her to the hospital.
She has wings.
Oh my god, I do.
She has what?
Well, I was cold, so I had a jacket on.
Okay. Do you have anything to do with that man back there?
No, I was trying to get him to stop to get to figure out what he was saying.
Why was he bowing to you then?
Because I'm pretty.
He's crazy.
My answer to everything is usually
Make a
I'm pretty.
persuasion check at disadvantage, because that you guys
Wait, how
fucked
do I
up
do
so bad.
You're so
You roll twice, take the lowest.
She said she had a jacket on. That's what she could find.
Meanwhile, I've just pointed out a random child and
Okay,
like, oh,
11.
there it is, and I just walked away.
11.
11. Okay.
But remember, Austin, I'm like super pretty.
Right, and this just stands out even more now. Okay, we're gonna have to take you back to HQ. We really need to check this out because we keep hearing these rumors of armies attacking other people, and we need information. So I'm gonna have to ask you to come back with me to Castle Vallejo.
Okay, but I don't know anything.
You could say no.
That's what they all say. Okay.
Can I
Wait a
say
second,
no?
we know.
Yeah, I
we
can say
know.
no.
You
No,
can
we-
say no and punch him in the nuts or
What's
something
that
like
dude
that.
you
Like
know?
What dude?
Hector Brahms.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't
What
like
about
us too much.
I'm close friends
We had
with
that
him.
conversation.
You don't want to
Make
say
a
no.
deception
Don't
check.
say that you're close friends with them. We gotta
Oh, 21.
Wait, what did you say?
That I knew him.
Who is he?
Moms?
He's a close friend of my family's.
What's his status?
Hi.
I'm like,
Alright, you're coming back with us. He'll be
Okay.
happy to see you then, won't he?
Yeah. I've never met him.
One of them comes up and gets out some manacles and begins to.
I can go on my own. I don't need to be.
oh
I
man.
fly away.
Make a dexterity
Fly
check.
straight into the air. Just straight up. Can I just chunk her?
I'm just saying, you guys are running from the guard right now.
Well, I don't want to be on the run, guys. I have nothing
Well then,
to offer.
then
I
keep
just
trying
go
to talk
with
your way out of it.
I just go with them.
There. Okay.
Rion has no problem.
Okay.
Y'all go on without me.
We should have just not run from him in the first place. They were doing nothing wrong.
Okay. So they begin to escort you
I start
back to Castle Vallejo. What's up? You want to start videotaping them? Okay.
Like, I got it on camera.
Let's take a turn. What does everybody else want to do?
I run up and I ask what's happening.
We're taking this one to the castle.
I think there's been a misunderstanding, sir.
You do see that this person has wings on their back and is like. We're trying
Yes.
to figure out why people are getting attacked.
Listen,
So
she's
you-
my friend, and we are trying to figure out why people are getting attacked as well. I promise you.
Okay, well then you can answer our questions. Just come with us to Castle Vallejo.
Why can't we answer questions right here?
because we're like it's past my
Listen.
like pay raise.
We are the ones who told Hector Brahms that there was something coming. So we were the ones that warned you guys.
We're the protectors of this city.
I was talking to him
Wow.
just
Show
to
some
figure out why.
respect.
Haven't you heard the story where two weird adventurers walked in, talked to the guards, to the Silverfish, did a fireworks show,
Do the song.
and sang a
Remember the
song,
Black Eyed Peas? Remember?
and then talked to Hector
Wasn't
Brahms
that
and
you that
warned
got your ass
him.
kicked?
Make a persuasion check.
Was it him? Can I first make an
It wasn't
insight
the.
check?
It was him.
Oh my god. Okay, so my
That might not be a good thing though.
my persuasion, it's a 19,
It's a 19.
but to do it, I'm gonna be like.
And then I come up out of nowhere after pickpocketing with like this shiny new bracelet on, and I was like,
I'm trying. I'm enticing him with. Remember all the good memories we had?
You got me in trouble, guy.
no.
No.
See? You
That's called
remember.
bardic
I
inspiration.
remember.
Yes.
I got whipped for that.
That's
So,
called bardic inspiration.
we don't- We don't need you to take us in because we're the ones who told your boss that there was something coming.
I don't know what you told him. I wasn't there for the meeting.
I'm gonna stay quiet. Are you
Listen, we can leave her in the manacles, but can we take her? It makes more sense that way.
I'm like, I've got some questions for you.
And I'm like, I'm okay with this.
Listen, she was just trying to find out what that crazy guy is talking about.
And he thought I was a goddess or a leader. Look at me. Of course he did.
What are you?
Can you
An
stop?
ASMR.
A liar.
An ass?
Shut up.
Yes, she's
Yes.
an ass.
A little bit sometimes. And I
What's
love me a good mozzarella stick. But
Make a persuasion check.
She's
Me?
also a phony.
you need to stay out of it.
Take her.
Whatever.
20, not nat.
Roll for
Not
net 20.
I'd suggest keeping her out of that business or like being super not wingy and just keeping a low profile because you attract a lot of attention.
That's what the jacket was.
Are you hitting on me? I'm kidding.
We got it.
It's still in manacles.
We got it. Now can you just
Joey,
uncuff her?
uncuff her. Next time I see you and you're doing some weird shit, you're going up to Castle Vallejo.
Okay, well, you're never going to see me do weird shit again. It's fine.
If she does any weird shit, I'll be
Then
the
it's
first to
shut
tell you.
up.
We've already seen you do weird shit. Also you too. He just leaves. Come on.
Have you heard Fergie's solo album?
He shakes his head as he walks away. What would you guys like to do? You guys are just left in this open street.
Not weird shit.
Well, previously we were
Alright,
making
y'all.
our way
Let's go find
towards-
fives.
Kind of got information from that guy. Yeah, let's find fives.
Okay. You guys go to the docks.
Welcome to D&D game.
Good try.
What do you guys want to do? You guys probably need to
We're at the
acquire.
docks.
Huh?
We're at the
You're at the
docks.
docks, yeah.
I want to sell this giant head. I'm just looking around to see if someone has hides hanging outside or anything.
Make
like
a
that.
perception check.
Can I make?
I want to get rid of this thing.
Which one? Which giant head do you
Uh,
want to sell?
I only have one.
You don't
So,
have the dragon head. Oh, you
No,
smashed it.
no.
Farron, you would know that you could either sell it to like a leather working place, but like it requires to have leather,
Mm-hmm.
or you could sell it as a a bounty
Yeah.
to the guards or whoever is in charge of like the
Oh
town
my
nearest.
gosh.
You
You
okay?
ever see any guards on the dock?
You like would need to go to like the office.
By the
to,
way, I have
like
this head.
they don't- guards aren't just gonna have
Not
gold on them.
suspicious at all.
That could have been like proof that we're good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we could use that. Anyways,
Okay, then I'll hold on to it, I guess.
Okay.
But it's rotting.
didn't
Five's
you
casted the
spell?
gentle repose on it.
Yeah.
It's keeping, but the spell is about to end, and it's gonna
start to stare.
reek in a little bit.
So the
I have incense for religious purposes. If it gets to that point, just strike an incense
Just like shove it in his eye.
right up his nose.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'll hold on to it.
You guys have probably need to find a boat to get over, unless you want to swim.
Oh yeah.
You guys don't have a water
Well, last
spell.
time
Yeah,
we flew.
I flew. Yeah.
I can fly too.
Also, he is a very big man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy can't. He's
Probably
sick.
will
He
not.
can throw you.
Probably, if you got a single boat for him, then it probably worked.
A single what?
A single boat, a dinghy,
Hmm.
and then the rest of you could probably fit in one.
Oh, so we need two.
And we could
beings.
carry people.
What does that mean?
So we need to rent
Tuba.
How far is this?
So it turns out you are not invited.
Okay, so I look around for someone who looks like they'll give us a boat ride or sell us their little dinghy.
Wait, where are we trying to go?
Let's say a
To
little
find.
dinghy.
So as you guys come to the docks, you see the sea before you. You see that there are some docks with a very large ship that has just kind of taken port there. It's called the Breckett on the side of it, and it seems that people are now starting to load up into it. You also see that there is an office with a lot of people heading to and fro from it. You see the docks with a lot of other ships, some fishing ships. But then off and to the right of where you're looking, you see that there is a small island, probably like 5 football fields away from you. It looks like it has like a rundown fortress, and the small island kind of like surrounds it. You see that there is also a lighthouse that kind of protrudes from it, and it seems to be doing its lighthousey thing.
I feel like as we were walking over here, I would have told Drac, our new friend, that we were just on a mission and we're going to go talk to Vibes and see if
Yeah. Fill him in a little bit.
yeah.
I can carry Max across again if we need to do that. If he's not allowed on the boat.
Wait, so how are we getting across? Can we find a boat?
We're gonna find a
Find
boat.
a boat.
I would like to look around and I want to go to that office.
Okay.
And
You go to
see.
the office. You find one of the people's a clerk there. There's a bunch of people like going to and fro. They're hawking their wares or like signing papers. But you go up to one of the clerks and hello, how can I help you?
I'm looking to rent 2 small dinghies.
Okay, that'll be 2 gold.
I give her 2 gold.
She takes you over to the outsides of the office, and then shows you where the dinghies are, and you have 2 dinghies at your disposal now.
Let's
Says-
go!
I hope they'll be back before sunset.
Got it.
Do y'all buy bounty? You know.
She looks down at your head and is like,
This isn't. I'm asking for a friend.
right. If you have fish to trade or any other trade goods, we buy those types of bounties. But say what?
Oh god.
Just 7 heads or?
No, we don't buy separate heads.
Wait, before I say anything, can I make an insight check into this pretty gold bracelet that I found?
It'd be an investigation check, yeah.
Investigation?
Brent knows.
13.
13? Okay. Just a simple gold bracelet.
So, never mind. I'll hold on to it for a while. I gotta come up with a good lie. Make
You just
some
sell
money
it?
from
Okay. So, you have your dinghies.
I see Pino's good deed and I give her gold for my deed.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Kind. So, you guys head off, I'm assuming? Get in? Who's pushing the boat?
I'll push the boat.
Drax's gonna push his own.
Jack's gonna push his boat.
Go ahead and make athletics checks.
Away with you.
Hey y'all, Farron, give me a hand here.
This is so just add it in. That's 20.
I'm gonna need it. I roll a 3.
You watch as Dennett begins to like fall out of the boat. Is somebody gonna make
What is
a
it?
catching check? What?
What would that be? Athletics check?
So
For what? you trying to do?
I was.
You gonna try and catch him?
He said give me a hand before he even rolled.
Oh, okay. Yeah, make an athlete.
So what was he doing?
He was rowing.
Oh, he was rowing.
What?
Oh.
What? I'm checking just to help him roll. Or row.
Okay, you can get on like the other one, and
Okay.
you'll have to like squeeze together, but you'll be.
Okay.
You guys are going to make a roll.
Yeah. So what am I
What'd you get?
rolling for though? That's
Athletics.
what I'm asking.
Athletics.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's a 18.
Okay. Farron is pulling hard. Like you would think that he was a part of a rowing team. Meanwhile, Dennett's like,
We're going in this.
and you guys are just going in circles at this point. Go ahead and make your athletics
Sliding on
check.
top of the water.
What a beautiful day.
So I just add them together.
Yeah. So that plus your athletics modifier. So plus 6.
So 14.
Nice. Okay. You're just coasting.
Okay.
This is no sweat.
Nice.
You look behind you and you see just this dinghy going around in circles. Go ahead and make another athletics check. Farron, you as well.
I just imagine Farron like slightly sweating.
I have something to prove because I see him getting ahead of me.
You're already upset that he's taller than you.
Okay. You managed to
Also a
sync
9.
up just a bit.
Also a 9.
You guys sync up, but you're still like trailing
Wrong way.
behind
I'm
Drac.
getting tuckered.
You guys are carrying more of a load than Drac is, so.
We all just fly.
I'm tired.
You guys finally managed to get over there after about like 20 minutes. Drac's just sitting on the beach, just waiting for them,
Eat a hot dog.
like skipping some stones or something.
Checking emails.
So you guys are at the fortress.
Make our way towards Fives. Well, Iggy's.
Okay. You go up to the gate. There's a guardhouse with a older looking lady. Hello, how can I help you?
Do you purchase
We need
bounty?
to talk to Fives.
No.
Just wondering.
Wait, no, you don't purchase bounty, or no, we can't talk to Fives.
Purchase bounties.
We're looking for Fives. We're
Yeah.
coming to visit.
Oh, okay.
And maybe eat some little pancakes.
Password.
Pancakes.
Wait, we know the password. What is it? Do we know the password?
No.
There is no password. You got it. She opens the gate.
Show the name tag.
Oh, Ross.
It's Ross. So you guys walk in and you see the similarly looking fortress that you left behind. The center of the area, the garden, there's a fountain with a huge dragonborn with a massive greatsword at his side. You see that the battlements have seemingly been repaired, and it looks like there are actually some weapons up on top of there, some ballista, and a few other like cannons. And there you can see further in there is a crane, and there's a lot of hustle and bustle as you kind of move about here. You see some
So we can
wizards
see they're
actually like
getting ready.
moving towers and like towers. It seems like there's a lot of people here getting ready for an attack.
Got it. Okay.
Is Floor still with us?
No, she left in the midst of the chaos. She bounced.
Oh, yeah.
Really? That's so uncharacteristic.
I don't think we've been to Iggy's, so I think he was just
You've
outside.
just been to the courtyard, yeah.
Yeah, they were just outside last time, so.
We look around.
You guys can see a lot of people just milling about. They kind of like look at you funnily and like.
I just pick one, a nice looking one.
Okay.
I say, hi, do you know a little lizard named Iggy?
So you see a woman who's like got her. She's like sweating profusely. She's holding up like these huge logs over her head, and she's like, Iggy.
He's a really cute little squisher.
She like puts her load down. And she's, Iggy. She knows Fives. Iggy.
Maybe
I
you
can't say I know an
Fives?
Iggy. Oh yeah, Fives. Yeah, I know him.
Have you seen him lately?
Oh yeah,
You know
he's
where
inside.
He hangs out? Oh, okay. go wherever the heck she just pointed inside to.
She points to the main building where there's a mansion and
Okay, cool.
some mansion before you.
Alright, thanks, gal. Come on, group. Let's go.
Thanks.
Come on, Kendall.
Fives is Iggy's caretaker. So they would probably know Fives before they knew. He's like a child.
Yeah, but Iggy just runs around and is cute, so I don't know.
You guys see that there's still the window is broken. It's being repaired by one of the maids. They seem to be putting some boards over it.
Out.
Yeah. You guys also, so you guys walk in, there are these double doors that are already open, and you see this beautiful lobby. Again, the same kind of fountain with the dragon at the center, but this time he seems to be holding up a trumpet.
I play them.
Rhiannon plays that.
No, you don't.
You guys see some stairs that lead upwards, and you see that there are a few servants milling about. You see one of the older gentlemen servants come up to you.
Oh yes, how can I help you?
I'm looking for Fives.
You have an appointment.
Yeah.
Okay, who? I need the name and the time.
Pino. Right now.
He whips out a ledger and looks down.
Pino.
As he's looking, I run past him.
Oh wait! Stop!
Fair enough, past him.
I close the book and run.
I join them.
He comes running after you guys. Throws the book at Pino.
Hey! Easy!
It's a 7. Pretty sure that doesn't hit you.
That does not hit.
Okay. Get back here! What are the rest of you guys doing? As Farron and Pino and this
Cass
butler
said he
begin to
followed.
Huh?
Cass said he followed.
follow? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Are you
walked
running?
I'm like swiftly walking.
Okay.
Very
What are you doing?
stiffly.
I probably walked by and I was like, hi! Kept going.
Okay.
I pick up his book and I hand it back to him. I'm like, sorry for your troubles. We're real good friends with Forrest.
But wait, no, please stop! You're not supposed to go inside.
Then I just ignore him and keep following
You
me.
guys have no idea where you're going.
Oh.
There's just you go up the stairs. There's like a balcony
It was
and there are rooms.
Which, from the top of the stairs, which room is it?
Iggy Fives!
Iggy,
Iggy!
you see down a hallway, Iggy peer out of the doorway and says, "Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
Iggy!
Hi,
Jimmy, you're with me. It's okay. Don't worry about it."
I imagine Iggy like
Stick my tongue out
what's
that butt.
the little lizard that Johnny Depp
Rango.
Rango. That's
Rango.
what I imagine Iggy.
What's Drac doing? Did he follow us?
Yes, I pat him on the head.
Didn't even see you. He just feels this huge mitt just palming him. He's like, oh. Just turns around and is like, oh, let me know if you need anything. Wow, you guys got a new friend. Wow. And I don't think he's ever met Rhiannon either, right?
No.
Oh wow, you got wings. That's so cool.
Thank you, I like them.
Yeah, we got a big one and a flying one.
Wow, I wish I could fly.
We're
Do
collecting
you want to
them
go
all.
for a ride one time?
Oh yes, please.
Okay.
What's going on? You guys want to hang out? Maybe do some tricks or pranks or something like that?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go find Fives and we can play with Fives too.
Oh, he's a sour puss. He doesn't do tricks or anything like that.
I reach up for a high five. So,
Well, we'll make them.
Okay. Okay, I have a perfect plan. He's in the cafeteria right now, and he's eating pancakes. We can just get some
course.
syrup. We have leftover syrup, and we can just squirt it all over.
Yes, I have a better
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
Better plan?
I'm gonna take you, and you're gonna squirt the syrup as I fly you over it.
Oh yes, you can. Yes.
You're like, so pee-pee.
So he takes you down to the cafeteria. Everybody makes stealth checks.
okay.
21.
6.
12.
16.
Cass is like, I'm here.
Okay, most of you are pretty stealthy. So you guys sneak into the cafeteria, and you see Fives. He's at a table currently, dining table, and you see a bunch of other like adventuring-looking types, and he seems to be kind of going over the plans. You see him with this like big model ship, and he's like pointing over here, like towards like the outskirts of Flan, and he's just kind of currently going over the battle plans, it would seem. And he says, "Okay, come over here, guys, come over here," and then he like sneaks over, like crawls like on all fours, and he goes into the kitchen. And you guys are like all, I don't know, how are you guys stealthing while Igen is like crawling in front of you?
I am crawling right behind him.
I
Okay.
don't know, Drac, how are you?
I'm flying way overhead, so he can't see me.
Okay.
Like up against the ceiling. Like,
Okay. So you're just staying in the cafeteria?
I'm following them,
Okay.
but on up. Does that
Make
work?
an acrobatics check.
Dang it.
You want to do cool shit, you gotta make some rolls for that.
18.
That's pretty dope shit you just did there. They go to the double doors and they push open, and he's like, "Come on!" And then you just like flip under, and then you're just like on the ceiling, and you see all these cooks and chefs just like look up at you, like, "What the fuck?"
I definitely am singing my own theme song in my head.
It's like an Emperor's New Groove over here.
I was just about to say, I was doing some Kronk, like I'm channeling my inner Kronk against the walls of the cafeteria.
That's what I was gonna. Yeah, I'm like. against the walls.
Who's the last one going
Me.
in? You, Cass, make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Drac, what are you doing?
He's just.
I would just be walking like tiptoeing.
He's just got a big mustache on.
So as you guys all get inside the kitchen, you guys are all doing your little stealthy thing, doing your little montage. Igen's like, "Don't worry, everybody. It's okay. They're with me. Just we need the syrup. Macy, where's the syrup? Where's the syrup?" And you see this older-looking lady who's like rolling out some bread. It's just like, "Igen, not again. We can't be cleaning up after you all the time." It's like, "No, please, one more time. It's gonna be really cool." And she's just like, "It's in the closet." So he like goes to the closet and he's like, it's locked, unlock it. So she goes and like gets the key out. She's like, "Damn, unlocks it." You guys see this huge closet full of syrup, honey, just brown sugar, everything like sweet. And then you see on the inside of the door, you see it says 5 stash. And he goes in there and he gets like this huge like wooden barrel of syrup, and he's like, "Okay, this is the one I want. Which one do you guys want? There's maple. There's this one. I don't know. It's got a weird leaf shape.
I would like to take the smallest bottle.
The smallest bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You take like this little tiny vial of syrup.
A little travel size.
Travel size, yeah.
It might come in handy later.
Before all of that, Cass, as you guys are like going in, you're the last one in, and you like look behind just to make sure that Fives doesn't see you. He's looking right, and he's just like dead silent. It's just like.
I just sneakily smile.
Did you just go in too, or are you? What are you doing?
Yeah, I follow it with them, but I'm not gonna get stuck or anything. I'm like going with them because I'm worried that they're gonna like cause a big ruckus.
Okay.
I'm not in on it.
Likely all of
But
it.
I'm
not in on it.
I'm not in on it, but it's my group.
That's kind of the stance I want
gotcha.
to take too.
Yeah, I
I just kind of want to like.
It's
watch,
just
like,
spectating.
what's gonna happen.
Like,
Who's taking
knocking
syrup?
stuff over. I'm like fixing it.
Yes. There are like big bottle, like any kind of jar or bottle of syrup you can.
Aunt
take.
Jemima syrup.
It's literally there.
Someone get powdered sugar so you can like tar and feather. The syrup and powdered sugar.
You want to grab anything?
No,
No.
I'm
Okay.
just
You
gonna be
just
sitting in the corner just looking at him.
Okay.
You don't know this guy.
Yeah. So you guys go out with your syrup. You guys get to like the walls of the door where they kind of like flap in, and you guys are like trying to plan out. And he says, "Okay, so okay, so actually let's do this. Okay, so Pino and Janet, you guys go out first and do like some crazy magic shit and just like pour syrup everywhere. And then for the piece de resistance, me and Rian will fly out through the door, and then I will
syrupy all over everything.
No, Amy, not everything, just 5.
You see his dragon eyes just like well up and just like fire like begins to
I
light
grab
up.
him by the cheeks and I squeeze him. I say, just as intense as he is.
This bad boy can hold so much syrup. Look at it. I even got a nozzle.
Just
I make
as
this
intense
nozzle.
as he is.
It's very
Only 5.
So Dennett sees this going on, and he's like, okay, using his better judgment, he like opens the cap to the syrup and like puts it right down Iggy's throat. Shut him up. Like, this is a bad idea.
Alright, let's do this quick and nasty.
I'm like sweating.
You know what?
No, because I
try
know
to-
he sees it.
Undead sweat is probably such a horrific
Yeah, everyone can smell me.
What are you doing, Rihanna?
kitchen.
I try to take the giant barrel and replace it with like something small so that he doesn't get it everywhere.
Make a strength check.
Yeah, he's not gonna let go of it.
Okay, now
Yeah, you're just like trying to grab it from him. He's just too cute. He's just too cute.
his little tiny lizard hands are like.
Okay, Janet, Pino, you're up. You're the first up. Go in there. Do your stuff.
I'm out.
What do you mean you're out?
I just walk straight towards Miles. I'm like, I can't participate. in this. I'm not cleaning this mess up.
As you walk in, you don't see anybody.
Everyone's gone?
Everybody's
prank's
gone. Make a
on
perception
us.
check.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Jack?
Can I be gone too and like follow him wherever?
Yeah, you can go inside with him. Yeah.
Anyway,
Make a perception check.
So you're following Dennett?
I'm following 5s.
No,
Because-
no, Dennis.
Yeah,
Fives is
you
in
didn't
here.
see 5's leave. You were in the kitchen, he was in like the dining
Oh, okay.
area.
Roll a 6.
Level 6? Okay.
So I don't
They
know
are
what's going
fucking
on.
So-
gone. Everything
I
is
thought I was sitting in
gone.
the corner like.
The tables, the chairs, they have all just suddenly disappeared.
What?
And there's like nobody there.
Well,
It's
this
just
no.
an empty room.
A perception check?
Well, are you gonna follow
Yeah, but-
Fair? Are you gonna
Are
follow
you following
Dennett
Dennett? It's a 2.
Yes, I'll follow Danny.
in perception?
13.
13? Okay. You're kind of like looking around as you walk back in, and you're like, this is super weird. Can't spot anything. It's empty.
Is there an attack going on that we don't know about? Why would everybody just...
I mean, we do
There-
know
you
about
look outside and you can see from the dining room there are some doors that lead to the outside, and you see that there are still people like moving around doing stuff.
The prank is about to be pulled on us.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Kiss Fives looked at
I think you send Iggy. Send Iggy. Like, alright, let's go.
So you exit through the doors. What are you doing?
So am I in the cafeteria?
He goes
You're in the
down his
cafeteria
face.
currently
I can
with
go in
Drag.
there.
What do you guys want to do?
Come back to the kitchen.
I whisper to Rianne, pick up Iggy.
I grab
Iggy
Iggy
now.
and I fly up to the top of the ceiling and go through into the cafeteria too.
You go in?
Yeah.
Are you going stealthy or you just fucking burst
Oh, I'm
through the
going
doors?
stealthy.
Alright.
Hopefully. I'm not going
Not stealthy at all.
Not at all.
It
Nah.
wouldn't matter. You go in.
I'm gonna get syrup all over
Are
my
you
queen.
bursting through the doors or what are you?
Let's go that way.
You burst
I
through the doors.
burst through.
Okay, so you burst through the doors and you see Egan just with his bear he's like, I got you now. Oh, what the heck? And you just see him like dumbfounded. You're looking around, you don't see anything either, and then suddenly all the adventurers and Five suddenly apparate in front of you, and they all have these huge barrels of syrup, and you see Five's just like Captain Morganing on one of the barrels, says, "Let her rip, boys," and it just like pulls the cork, and you just see these like fountains of syrup just flying at you guys.
I'm okay with this.
Great!
I am just cracking up in the kitchen, just dying on the floor laughing because I knew that is exactly what was gonna happen.
I'm sticky!
You and Drag both get syrup on you. You guys watch from the back as these barrels just like keep like fountains of this syrup just
I try
like
to
flying out.
protect Iggy's
Iggy's just crying.
Oh, God, it was gonna kill me.
I start running some lukewarm water in the sink and filling it up.
I can just
like, yeah, we have no idea. Like, he keeps trying this stuff, same thing keeps happening. So the syrup works finally ends, and you guys see that they bring in the tables again, and you see Fives just like take away the barrels, like cork them. They were still like shooting off their fountain, and you see him like say what sounds like a command word, and they begin to stop shooting off syrup.
Cool.
Bottles them up, and then he says, "Okay, yeah, those will work. Good test run." They begin to take them out to the battlements, and you see just him, and he's sitting at the table. So, how'd it go?
Successful, I think.
Is everyone covered in syrup?
Pretty much,
Yeah.
except for the people who stay
Except
in the
for me
kitchen.
and Cass.
Yeah, I wasn't in.
Farron.
Oh, okay. Me
So,
Us three
yeah,
are
all you
drenched.
three and Egan are drenched.
What about Max?
I think Max would have known to just like he could still smell everybody. He was like, so he's at the table. You just see like one chair at the end. You do also see from the outside coming in. You see Alisara light song coming.
Nice.
Wait, who named Alexa?
Alisara?
Indeed.
Yeah. Alisara, that's
She comes and sits at the table. So,
We're like,
What was it that you were told to seek out?
her name's Light.
Hello.
Light song.
Seek out Song of Light.
And this woman's name.
So you guys see Alisara with the chair. She pulls up and she says, "So, did we get a dragon or did we not?"
We did not get a
She'd
dragon.
like to know.
Yes, that's why I asked you guys to go out there. Farron, why are you so sassy?
He's jealous that
I'm
he's
really
not
hungry.
covered in syrup.
So Drac, you see this beautiful elven woman sitting there at the table. She's smoking this long pipe. She looks like this.
She's pretty.
You guys have met her before.
Yeah.
Rianne, I don't think you have.
No, but I
Um,
think she's pretty, and I tell her that.
She's
But
pretty.
I'm creepy
Thank
about
you.
it just a little.
Oh,
She's pretty.
thank you. She
I
just
tell her you're prettier than me.
So you didn't find a dragon? Xandria was not the dragon that we thought she was, or
Well, let's see.
Well, she was dragon
Draconic.
She was of draconic nature, but in the casket there was human bones.
Some of them were
Draconic human
Yeah,
bones.
there was a few missing. That's what I said. Draconic human bones.
missing.
There's a few missing. So then, we
found a laboratory.
Yeah,
under
something-
the tomb.
yeah, there was
First,
like
something closed the doors
Some-
and poisonous gas came in.
Sounds
But then we
dangerous.
solved the puzzle.
Yeah, because Wishmore.
It's not that order.
And then
Like when kids try to tell stories.
Oh yeah, but then.
And also I have the scoop.
Look at my dragon head.
You present it?
No, I didn't.
No? Okay.
so we walked on in
Not yet.
and down the hall, and then there was a throne and 4 standing dragon bone knight things, but humanoids with dragon heads. And
Interesting.
the throne had poison needles on it. But don't worry, we didn't get poisoned. And then
I wasn't worried. Yeah. I knew you guys had it handled.
And then I proceed to tell her about Farron putting stuff in a pot and
Well, we don't know
And
exactly
it's
who did.
disappointment.
no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes, we did.
We know you put the potion in the other potion.
Yeah, you kept bringing it up to us and asking if you should do it.
Yeah,
You
100%.
see Alisara turn to Fives and like, did we just hire a bunch of children?
Also,
Rianne's like licking syrup off of her wings.
I think we did. I think we did hire some children to do. Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable with this anymore.
I think it was just one child.
They were doing necromancy and there was a portal.
I think we're dealing with children. Necromancy. All right.
Anyways, we kicked their asses and
As you do.
Destroyed the
As
runes,
you
the
do.
glyphs on the wall,
Wow.
so that the teleportation doesn't work.
Whoa. Okay, you kind of went over that.
Oh yeah, there's a teleportation.
I'm not a
Are you
child.
sure?
You're
Set
welcome
up.
for my good storytelling skills.
So we tell her the whole story.
Yeah, in order, really well, super well written.
Yeah, we say it really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume y'all just told it like y'all
This
did.
is more like a brainstorming session.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was before the syrup incident. We were like, okay, guys, get serious.
Great. Well, good to know.
Sure,
You guys are
bring it to
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ask who Rax is.
Raxel, I'm sorry.
We found a note and it said,
We
it
already
said,
have the note, we can just show it.
yeah, will you show it to him? Because the old ticker.
So I say, we found this, and I handed it. Let's say no.
Yeah.
The note reads it.
Does it have syrup on it?
And this
It does indeed have syrup on it.
was in the cauldron.
It was what? What did you drink?
This was in the cauldron, and I handed my pint over.
You had it, sir?
Yeah.
And these were guarding the throne. And I hold it up very seriously, as if I have not been wearing it.
Wow.
And this is a giant's head.
You need to dispose of that, man. What are you doing?
I'd like to make an insight check
And this
as
is
to if she
We found one of them.
is like genuinely interested or surprised in what we're telling her, or if she knows exactly what we're talking about.
Ooh.
Make an insight check.
Do we need to move some of these die? No, apparently not.
Absolutely not.
While she's doing that, can I ask Fies to do gentle repose on my giant's head again? Okay.
If you promise to just
Last time.
get rid of it.
This is the last time.
This is gross.
This is the last time you see me with this head tied to my belt.
Like, I'm using necromancy to keep this thing from rotting, and
That's
that's
so
like,
evil.
Tomato, tomato.
it's not evil.
Seems evil.
You know, cure wounds
Cass
is
like
necromancy,
voice
right?
of
Is it?
You know you're dead.
Yeah, you should be dead. Hey, yeah, I killed you. Fuck. He cast gentle repose on it.
Thanks, Fies.
23.
23. Melky.
Like literally?
Come here, literally.
Oh shit.
River!
There
Sorry,
it
you
goes.
have to
Hey,
River.
Sody.
River! Go
Who
over
gets
there.
custody of the river cat?
I think it's me.
Lot custody.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
The first secret, I think.
River's like, I am not into
I
this.
think it's like the wind.
The wind of my people.
Can you pay without?
People, not everything is
I thought you
crazy.
said pee-pee. It's the wind of my pee-pee.
The wind of my people. My people.
What the fuck is happening?
They're talking about the wind in their peepees.
Wind in their pee-pees. Sweet.
That was
It had
not part of
context.
Alright, well, I was gonna ask you guys if you wanted to join me on the boat trip, but I
That's
guess
not
that's
D&D.
not gonna happen.
That was not part of D&D.
Oh,
You're
alright.
talking about River Cat. She's not a character. He's not a character. Oh, gender's hard.
And cure wounds isn't necromancy. I say
It's a what?
evil. It's evocation. Evocation.
Is it evocation?
That's what it says.
That's what the card says.
I say it
Yeah.
automatically.
Hey, you got me. Okay, well, good report, I guess.
Drac comes and sits in front of her and say, my goddess sent me to find something called the Sound of Light. Do you know anything
Oh
about
yeah,
that?
and this is Drac.
He just.
Yes,
Whoa.
I see. Oh, the Sound of Light. Your god said this?
Yes.
Who's your god?
My god, Siliun.
Okay. What else did she tell you?
So anyways, Mrs. Lightsong.
Wait, what?
So she's
Yes.
married. There's a Mr. Lightsong.
Cut to Floor being like,
What else?
you
What else do you have for us?
She's the one talking right now. She's asking Drac.
Yeah. What else? What else do you have for us?
And then I
So
kind
you
of,
just
Mission-wise,
completely
you know,
butt in.
assignment.
and then I kind of like shove her out of the way. And then I say, she also told me to seek out Vilona.
Valona. The five's kind of like perks up. He's like, hey, you know Valona? Oh shit. Okay.
My
Wait, oh, your god told you that.
Oh,
Ah. Well, they're super vague. Was your god super vague?
Yes.
Well,
Oh, gods. Fucking love it. Alright, hey. Look, you ever text a saloon, you tell her to fuck right off, okay? Anyways, whatever you're gonna say, Alisara. Alisara, like, pipes up and is like, oh, Fives, you need to calm down.
yeah, Rion's like, don't talk about gods that way.
He's a little bit touchy when it comes to the whole god subject. So Valona has been recently captured and is a friend of Fives and I. She has some information which may be pertinent to our current situation, and I'm guessing is pertinent to your predicament as well. So it would benefit the both of us if you were to retrieve her and her information.
Okay, and then I skedaddle off into a corner and then meditate to my god.
Okay.
In the corner of the cafeteria. The
Skedaddle.
serve cafe. Covered in sweat.
Facing the corner. Yes.
Wow, he's quite
Yeah, we just met him today.
wow.
I like him.
Track. Make a religion check.
$19.
Okay. So, as you kind of go to the corner, you can hear outside the walls the sound of the waves coming in off the sea, and you hear them just kind of. You hear the rest of everybody still kind of talking and like whispering about you or whatever, and it just begins to be drowned out by the sound of the waves as they ebb and flow, and you hear the sound of your god. She sounds kind of faint as you know that during the daytime, which is probably about 1 o'clock, that it's hard for you to communicate with her in this way. But she comes to you faintly and says, "You are in the right place. Proceed to retrieve Felona, and you will find your destiny." And that's all you get.
Okay. So I skedaddle back and then say I'm in. So,
Very decided on it.
Wow, no details. Right to the point. Okay. Interesting. Well, she's being held in a secret prison of the Silverfest. Let me see. She like retrieves from the ether a notebook and opens it and begins to like pour through her notes. And she, you can see that she looks at a map, and let me see if I can open it up real quick.
Wait, who is this telling us this?
Alisara.
Okay.
Olisora. She says, "Okay, so, right. She's being held underneath Old Koval Mansion, and if I believe, yep, they are having a masquerade there in a few hours. You could either infiltrate or find some other means to get into this secret prison beneath the mansion. How you go about it is up to you. I will be there at the masquerade, so I please ask that you do not cause any fights. The owner of the mansion is not a friend, but not an. I would call him my enemy. He is another spy, I would say, and he's throwing a going away party. But if you all want to go along, I could procure some invitations for you, if you would
Yeah.
like.
I mean, that seems like the easiest route.
Or there is a passageway on the outside of the walls that leads directly into the underground.
Could you make us some invitations?
You would like some invitations?
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't want us causing any fights.
I mean, if you go there directly, I'm assuming you're probably going to get into a fight because you're going to have to retrieve Felona and escape.
Who's Valona?
She's a friend of Fives and I, and She has some information that we really need.
What information?
About what?
We like to know.
I don't know if the children are ready for that yet.
Are you
We
referring
are.
to me as
Referring
a
to
child?
all of you.
I'm a really good sorcerer.
Right.
I'm tall. I'm over 1,000 years old. I'm the tallest
And
one
I'm
here.
3,000, so good to meet you.
Oh, I like you.
I like you.
Ooh.
What did you
Yeah.
say, Jack?
You get a date to the masquerade.
So, what will it be? You could have multiple people going
In different
to.
ways.
Yeah. If you, I don't know. However you would like to
We don't split
proceed.
the party.
We don't split the party. That's what Pino says, and I trust Pino.
We can escort you there and then have you fly out the window.
We can use the. How many invitations can you get us?
As many as you need.
I think we all
I
need
think we
one.
take the underground route.
So are we
So that we
taking?
can sneak in and
I
get
think
her.
it's better to not be seen at all.
Alisara, what do you
see.
know about the underground route?
There is a hole that leads to the hallway of the secret prison. It also acts as a kind of route for them to use for their what do you say?
Hey, give me a sparkling.
Contraband. So
Yeah, I
the
thought
prison
it was
is
for
a
all of us.
dual kind of point of entry.
Yes.
The owner of the mansion is a banker of high status and deals in some other things around town. So.
Could you provide us with the proper attire so we blend in?
The invitations that he has been giving out are of quite high quality. You won't be needing any kind of dress or anything like that. You'll see.
Can we get dressed up?
Yeah.
Captain
These will-
Pino and I want to look pretty.
These will make
Cass
you
is a
look
man.
I
Look,
know,
as if
Yeah.
you
Look.
want
Yes.
as it's essentially a disguise self spell as well as
An invitation.
an invitation as well as
We didn't get her
clothing
hint.
for you.
So
Ah,
why
gotcha.
don't we get the invitations and then take the Underground Railroad? No, this is the face.
That might be
way,
a good idea.
that way we have the invitation if we're questioned in there.
I just
True.
think
And but we can take the Underground Railroad. We'll have the invitations. That way we blend in. And
Be like,
if we're
"Oh,
questioned,
wrong
We're lost.
So
yeah. Sorry.
The
Oops.
can't you and
dragging Valona will be kind of
speak to
hard.
No.
What?
No.
What
In
kind
real
of
life,
person
I
is?
can't
What
know.
kind
She's
of,
a no, but I mean you're dragging a prisoner who has been kept there for quite a while.
No.
I don't have. I could probably get as many invitations as you all have, unless you have another disguise self spell.
Is this gnome gonna wanna go with us?
Oh, I am
No.
most certain.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
She has been there for over a month
And does she
now.
know you?
Valera.
Yes.
Is it
Alona.
Valera.
You can tell her that we have sent you, and she should be able to
You
come
like
quite
my cookie?
Are
at her leisure.
Did you like
Muy bien.
So are we
Thanks.
going to kidnap this person or
No,
invite her
no, no,
back?
No, we're
We're-
saving her in a way from
We're
this
kidnapping
prison.
You are rescuing her.
We're rescuing her.
Oh, okay.
The
Stop.
silver fists that are
Nobody
under
needs to listen.
the employ of Koval are of the
Can you talk
Bad
to me
type.
telepathically?
they are not in league with Hector Brahms.
Hmm.
And Valen,
Send
Fives kind of
messages.
like pipes up and says,
It's like-
"Yeah, Hector's kind of dirty too, so I don't know what the fuck she's talking about." Alsara just kind of like waves at him. Says, "Hector is actually a good person. He cannot control all of his soldiers, and unfortunately, some of them go dirty. So."
So this is basically an underground prison beneath a mansion, and they're throwing a party.
Yes.
It's his going away party.
Who?
Where's he
Hector
going?
Brahms?
No, the owner of the mansion, Koval.
Ah, and
Where's he going?
I have
Sorry.
no idea.
Was that what you were gonna?
no.
I tried.
They're throwing a going away party in a prison. Under a
It's not in a
Which
prison.
mansion? There's
The secret prison. It's a secret,
secret
prison.
prison.
Nobody knows that it's
Okay.
there.
Mansion.
Except for us. Mhm.
Okay, I think I'm caught up.
So,
Listening skills, everybody.
so we
I'm
got
doing my darndest. Covered in syrup here.
it's in his ears.
Alisara uses prestidigitation to kind of like wipe you off and cleanse you up.
Just him.
Thank you.
That'll require a little bit something extra. Dennis has already worked for me, and
I feel like you're flirting with me, but okay.
You feel like everyone's flirting with you.
Yeah, I know it's a problem.
she prestidigitates you.
And
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitatorium. Can we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 invitations?
Sure.
And then we can just check the Underground Railroad.
No, we'll go through the front door. We have invitations.
I'll explain it to you later. Because we don't want to go through the front door, do we? Because we don't want to
Yeah.
be seen.
I didn't
Why
want
not?
to know.
Because we're
Because
having
we're going
to
into-
drag out a
We're going in to
gnome.
free a prisoner.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
they'll
we
let
don't want
us
to be
go
the 6
seen.
people who just suddenly disappeared and then also their prisoner disappeared at the
Mhm.
same time.
Then
We'll
we-
just take the invitations just in case.
Yeah. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we should walk into.
Okay.
She reaches into her bag and procures 6 invitations for you.
Now, Alisara, do
now,
you
Pino.
know
With the muffin man.
I do.
anything
actually.
about what we are going to encounter?
Silver Fist guards, I'm assuming. I don't
Anything
know.
else?
They love us.
I have no idea.
You pinky promise?
Hello.
I hold out my pinky.
What about
I think you
giants with one giant eye and one small eye?
From what my scouts tell me, the
That is
clearing
obviously
to enter the tunnel to get into the prison is quite small, and I don't think a giant would fit inside.
What about
He'll have to squeeze a bit, but I think he'll fit.
Alright.
I wasn't talking about it.
Hey, so, what can you tell us about this Waxel character that this note was left for? Dungeon.
Yes.
I haven't the faintest clue about
And
a
the goop I
rat
handed
still. The goop? That's more of his speed, and she points to 5s.
what can you do?
Yeah, I have no fucking clue.
Okay.
I'd like to make an insight check to see if they're both telling the truth.
Okay, make an insight check. Twice. This is, you said the first one's for Alisara, and the second one's for 5s.
Ray Bear, why are you so cute?
17 on the first one.
Very nice.
And 23 on the second one.
5s is lying.
5 knows what that goop is.
And Alisara?
Alisara is telling the truth, but is being shifty as always.
Okay.
I want to take a little bit of this goop and put it just like kind of under the table, rub it in the mouth of the head that I have.
Oh my
Giant's
god.
head.
Okay, you take a bit of it.
Why?
Just like dip my finger and just like rub it. Just like all in his mouth.
Okay.
I just imagine your finger coming up and just reeking.
It chomps down on your finger.
Dope.
You take a point of damage,
Okay. This is honestly kind of like what I wanted to
and
have.
it begins to just like, you have it like roped up against your belt or something, right?
Yeah, like I have its hair braided and its hair is tied against my belt.
It's just like super like zombie like, and you see 5's just like, why?
Yeah, 5. I know you know what that
I take my
was
dagger
for.
and I stab it in the top of the head.
Make an attack roll.
With my dagger?
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be low. So if I miss this,
Stab
He
yourself.
has no arms and legs.
He misses.
it's an 11.
You hit.
Okay.
You stab it, and how much damage do you do?
Oh, it's a D4 plus 4. How much does it take to kill this thing? I'm kidding. It's 8. I hit it for 8.
8? Okay. You see it just kind of like slump over.
Okay. I'm like, what?
He says okay.
After like a moment passes, and 5 just like it's calming.
It's still going?
Okay, so
It's
Five.
a zombie. If you don't kill it with like radiant damage, it keeps going.
Can I walk up to him and like just
No, you
squeeze?
gotta kill the radiant image.
I mean, you could.
You could.
Ew.
dude.
You want to squeeze it?
Yeah. That's
Do it.
money. That's
Make
my
a strength
money.
check.
It's more valuable now.
A what? An attack?
No, to make a strength, an athletics check.
I don't want him to do this.
You want to fight him?
Yeah, pull it away.
Okay. He pulls away from you. What are you gonna do? You still gonna try and do
I
it?
just give him a dirty look and walk back.
Okay.
It's so hard.
I just look at Fives really hard in the eyes and I say, I know you know what this is. Just tell
I
us.
hold up my head with the dagger sticking out the top.
Like you see what it is.
Well,
Why did you
explain to
lie?
us. You lied.
It's
We
the
know you lied.
Yeah, 5.
whoa.
Technically, only she knows that he
Yeah.
lied.
I know
so
who lied.
So then he hears this and he's like, "Who are you calling a liar? What makes you think he's lying?"
Didn't it be on my side?
Yeah, damn it.
I'm just there's just a lot of accusations
I just
being
hold the
thrown
giant
around.
in front of Dennett's face.
Is this alive?
Anything dead, it's
Yeah, it's alive.
Aw,
Can I use Sacred Flame on it? It has radiant
Yeah,
damage.
you sure can.
no. I don't want to torch it.
You don't want me to?
I don't want it to be like
What would Cass do?
demolished.
It would be on fire.
Fives walks up to it. Fives walks up to it and takes out this dagger. You see it has like some runes on it, and
Uh-huh.
it begins to shine, and then he just like, boop, and it just slumps.
I see that. I'm like, yes.
Thanks.
I put
It's
down
the
the
thing that you
runes.
guys have been seeing this entire time. I figured you guys wouldn't do that, but
Well, the thing I'm trying to ask is why did you lie?
I don't know. I'm a liar.
Yeah, me too. I can attest to that.
What's your deal, Fives? We're working for you. Come on, we're supposed to be a team.
I don't know. Like I don't trust you all.
And what's your
very
thing
much.
with syrup?
I like pancakes.
Whoa,
Yeah,
you don't trust us?
Hell yeah, I don't trust you. I killed you. You came back to life.
Thought
Yeah,
we were
but
past
Rion's
that.
like, whoa.
Pino drinks a whole
He
lot.
killed Cass?
Rianne's from my hometown, and half the people that I know from there are fucking dead. So I don't know where the fuck she's from, or whether she's actually an Asimov or not.
Then it's like, yeah.
Derek's a
where you're
fucking
from.
sorcerer who dropped out of school. Drac I just met.
I like Drac.
Mm-hmm. You guys should be ashamed of yourself.
Fair is fair.
Mm-hmm.
And then I rest my arm on his side since I'm taller.
But Fives, we're supposed to be a team now.
What's up,
Yeah, if I don't know the truth, I'm out.
You bring back Bologna, and we'll see what else we can do.
He did this to us last time, and look what happened.
Exchange of goods. Hey, what do you mean? What? I'm asking you to rescue my friend.
But here's the thing. We're on the same side. We are both trying to protect Flan, and we are both trying to figure out who's bringing back a dragon or whatever is going on. Now you're making us think that it might be you.
What
Yeah,
would
why
it
would
be me?
You're
Why
just
about
being
something
sketchy,
simple?
Fives. Being
Things that
sketchy.
we know right now is that we're on a time crunch with this party and with impending doom.
It's 1 right now. It
party
doesn't
starts
happen
at-
until evening, so
Oh, okay.
you guys
Here's
can
the
get on
deal.
time.
So we play
I'm trying to figure out why our friends are being sketchy.
I say we just go.
I like Drax one. I haven't lived this long because I told the truth to everybody. Okay?
Does it, tell us, be honest about this though, does it, us not knowing the truth, put us in danger?
That's a good question.
It puts me in danger for knowing. Me telling you that I don't know makes it seem like you guys think that I don't know. But obviously that didn't work. I failed. Alasara hasn't taught me enough, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the disease that Amir has been spreading in liquid form.
So,
I'm just kidding.
the question is,
Step, please.
well, the statement is, we need you to tell us things like that because we're doing these missions for you and putting ourselves in danger and at risk.
Look what he just did. It's dead now.
Right, I didn't know that they had that shit down there. I don't ask you guys to go and put your thumbs in black pudding shit and then put
I
it on
wouldn't
the
have tried it
zombie.
had I known what it was.
True.
Got a point?
He was just curious.
I had to
See,
find
this
out.
is why we call you guys kids, because you have to fucking test everything instead of asking
Well,
you
There's
first.
inquiry and
I
then
did.
there's
Whoa,
experiment.
whoa, whoa. We did ask you first.
Right, and I'm still saying I don't trust you guys enough to let on that I have this information.
When will you trust us? If we do this? We've done
You
a
guys
lot.
have been earning my trust, but like I said, I've come from a pretty shitty background and I don't trust many people. I've survived this long because I haven't trusted many people.
Well,
I'm fine with that. As long as it doesn't put us in danger, but that did.
true.
I didn't know it was down there.
But you knew we had it.
But Alisara did.
Right, I didn't ask you to put it in a fucking zombie mouth.
What?
It only
You didn't tell
works
me what
on
it was.
it only works on corpses. It's not like you could just go like I wasn't expecting you guys to go to the fucking cemetery and start like spreading it around on dead bodies.
Well, it put us in danger
But what
2
if I-
times.
Yeah, they're the loose cannon.
Who put it in the cauldron? So why are you yelling at me?
Hold on. I took this out of the cauldron before I mixed this stuff. I did not put it
We
in
have
the
asked you
You-
guys to do certain things, not to mess with potions, to
I have
do
a
simple
question.
tasks, investigate, and come back with information.
If we're ill-informed,
Alright,
we're gonna
Fives.
have to inquire.
You guys don't need to know all this information.
It seems we do since we're the ones going to the.
Since you guys have been fucking putting your fingers in the wrong fucking places.
Alright, Fives, we're done attacking you now, but
you can keep eating your pancakes and we'll do all the work.
I
yes.
don't have any pancakes
What-
right now.
we do have.
I'm
I
hangry.
do have one more question.
You guys came in to prank me while I was in the middle of my dinner.
Who do you think that the note was written by? It was to Raxil.
I have no fucking clue.
Alisara,
I have ideas.
can you please tell us these ideas?
It may be possible that some minions from Northrok Koval, the man that you guys are currently going to go see, could have procured this. I have seen him as a kind of liaison with some of the Zentarum, so
Okay.
better.
Yes.
Is anybody going to get her alcohol? It seems like she's a bit testy.
I could use a drink.
You're
myself.
funny. You're funny, Alisara. Alright. Well,
Any more questions or inquiries?
I think we're good.
Can I expect trouble at my party tonight?
Well, we'll
Yes.
see what your friend
I got mixed answers
Koval
there.
does.
Oh, I have a question.
We will try our
Ko-
darndest not to get in a fight.
Koval will not like interfere. He's not one to be hands-on.
Well, you know what I mean. His men and stuff.
Right.
So,
Does who are we going down there to break out? What's her name?
Valhalla.
Valona.
Valona.
Valhalla.
Does
Valona-
the Fives leave his dagger in the head?
No, he took it out.
Okay.
He's not. He is partial to his weapons.
Figured as much.
Yeah, one of the cool runes on him.
Yeah.
Does Falona know? Will she expect a?
I mean, she's not really expecting any kind of rescue at this point. It's been an odd
She's
situation.
a prisoner.
She's a prisoner.
Okay. So she has no idea we'll be there to break her out.
Tell her that I have sent you, and she will go along with you just fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Thus we depart.
So, you guys have 5 hours to prep anything. Do you want to gather any adventuring gear? Do you want to?
Oh, could we have counted that as a short rest?
Yeah, you guys
Since
will take
we're
a short
sitting
rest.
there?
That's
Okay, everybody, do your short rest.
What did you say, Kendall?
Oh, I was gonna say get a cool
Touch
mask.
your
Get a cool mask.
Yeah, for the
your
party.
picture.
The invitation includes like this plain black mask, along with a scroll of disguised self, which seems to be have been altered slightly.
Wait, what?
How do we take a short rest?
Click
Click on
your
the
picture.
picture.
Yeah, so I clicked on the short rest thing and it says,
Recover.
oh, so I just do the reset.
Yeah, I'm gonna take short rest.
Okay, thank you.
What I just missed something.
So
Yeah.
Cass was asking about the invitations that you guys got. It came with an invitation to the Koval Mansion. It says like Nothrock requests your presence at the Koval Mansion, and you see it like this highly written calligraphy. It's got a scroll along with it. It seems to have been altered in some way, and it comes with like this plain black mask.
Okay. So my HP still resets.
So I
Oh, that's
decided
you.
to
Sorry.
what?
It's okay. It's just funny.
Yeah.
HP resetting.
Oh.
By the way, when y'all short rest to heal, you have to roll hit dice.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about that.
Oh.
So you guys are level 4. You have 4 hit dice. Each class has a different dice to use to roll.
What about spells?
So I rolled
Spells do not come back unless they say so.
Okay. So I hadn't lost any HP points, so do I need to?
You're good.
Okay.
So how does that work?
So
Oh, I don't think
It says 1 hit die, 1d6 plus 2. And it says a total of 4, and I have 4 slots.
correct. So you have 4 hit die because you're 4 levels. For
Uh-huh.
each level, you get a hit die.
Oh.
So you can roll as many as you need. You just roll 1, see how much you get. Roll another one, see how much you get, and
For HP?
then.
Oh, okay.
And then the plus 2 is coming from your Constitution. So
Okay,
you roll your
so-
d6, then add your Constitution to that.
Oh, and you can do as many or as little as you want, right?
Yeah.
But you get
As long as it's up to
Can I
4.
have one?
4 per long
You
rest.
are so
It
sweet.
resets
Correct.
at the long rest.
Yes.
Will you pass me a cookie,
Mm-hmm.
please?
Kit Kat.
Can you throw me?
They're Masha Kit Kats.
Kit Kat.
They're really
Yeah,
good.
it's-
I have one. They're
I
really
got
good.
it.
Okay, man. Thank you. So I guess I did it, but it's not resetting my health.
I think you gotta manually do it because you rolled for it.
Okay.
So you rolled for it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
D6 is the regular dice.
I think I got it.
That was yummy.
How much time do we have before this?
Yeah, 5 hours.
5 hours?
Don't the boats have to be back before
Sunset. Correct.
What has to be back? Oh, the boats. And where's this mansion at? Is it back on the mainland?
So, if you guys open up Discord, you'll see that there's a map of Flan.
I'll show you mine, Gabriel.
So, I can show you guys on here. This is where you guys are currently.
Mm-hmm.
The mansion's over here.
Okay.
So you could technically just like row the boat
We're in
all the
the
way
bottom.
over.
The little set.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
we should do that.
And then where is the
Oh,
mansion?
okay.
Over
Yeah,
in. Is it
You
in?
can assume that they would just charge you more money
Oh,
for
old,
the
Col-
time that you spent.
old Cobalt Mansion.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm definitely like visibly pissed off when I get up from the table
Why is that?
because Fives was just talking mad shit about me, and he was just like pointing his finger and stuff, and I just got a bad taste in my mouth from this whole situation.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
all. I like slam my hands on the table to get up and storm out.
He watches as you leave and just shakes his head. You guys get out. Still see that there are people bustling about. What's up?
Done with your reference?
Yeah. Thank you. You guys have exited the mansion unless you say otherwise. What else you want to do?
Let's go.
The
Where you
other
gonna
thing I'd like to do before we get to the mansion is switch into my Silver Fist disguise
Okay.
for the party.
Ooh. Interesting.
You may do so.
You can go in as an animal.
I could.
So you guys at first had decided that you were gonna go just straight to the secret prison. Now you guys are gonna go to the party.
I don't want to.
I have a bad feeling about
I
that.
say
but
that we're rowing. We're gonna go ahead and like make our way over there, and as we're rowing, we can discuss this.
Wait. Oh, okay. I'm caught up now.
All those who want to walk into the front door, jump
can
off
we
the
talk
boat.
about pros?
So the party's not necessarily in the underground prison.
Oh my god.
It's in the main.
There's a mansion above,
Yeah.
and there is a prison that nobody knows about
That's
down
where the
below
secret
it.
tunnel goes.
Correct.
Ooh, this seems like a
They're
trap.
just, they're just partying in the prison.
That's what I was
Yo, it's a day party, yo!
Now you know why I'm confused.
The acoustics are fucking sweet.
Yeah, this seems kind of fishy. I don't know about this.
Okay, so the way that they talked about it at first, I was like, yeah, let's not go through the front doors. But the fact that Fives was lying to us, which he does all the time, but then the shadiness with her, like, I don't know.
Okay.
It kind of just seems like whatever they say, we don't necessarily have to trust it or not trust it one way or the other. We have to go with our own gut.
So, as we're rowing, you guys, Alisar knew exactly what we were getting ourselves into in the last mission. She
In the
knew
gym?
100% and she was not surprised.
So then she knew
But-
what the goop was.
But she doesn't have evil intentions. She's not an evil person. I think she's just like Fives and is just very sketchy and like Fives is being picky about who she trusts and with what information. But I know for a fact that she knew, like, she wasn't surprised by what we were telling her about the tomb.
So what do you think she sent us?
No.
I feel like we need to get Valona because my goddess knows that she's important, but I feel like instead of taking her right back to them, we should ask her some questions first.
Absolutely. Also,
To see her.
so, sorry for interrupting you earlier, Drac. I know that we don't know each other very well, and I don't want you to think that I'm rude, but I was afraid because I realized that you okay?
Yeah, just choking, laughing.
I realized that your god had told you to find the Song of Light, and Alisara's last name is Light Song. You okay? You choked on
I'm
tea?
like sneezing as I'm drinking.
Oh god!
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a dramatic situation that was
Keep it
cut
to
in half.
yourself.
Woo!
So,
Ugh.
I was afraid that you were going to reveal too much information, and that's why I tried to stop you.
I do that a lot.
Reveal too much? What does that mean?
Because we don't know if we can 100% trust Alisara,
Oh, yeah.
we don't know if we want her to know everything about what's going on with us personally. So, be it that your god told you to find the Song of Light, we know that your god was telling you to find Alisara.
Mhm.
For what reason? I don't know. But, if you think that you're in the right place, then
It's cooking.
Can you tell us why your god might tell you to find this certain person?
I have decided fully.
What does your gut tell you? Doors or prison?
Yeah, we should go with Louise.
Yeah.
He's on a separate boat, so we're like yelling
Yeah.
across.
What does your gut say?
Oh
He's
no,
like,
you're
"My
flying
what?"
back and forth.
Should we sneak through this
Yeah. I'm so tired.
we We don't yell it out loud.
We've tied a rope.
I'm flying like paper planes.
We've tied them together.
I just have like messages and I'm going back and forth and I'm like, okay, Pino said she's really sorry. And then I go back and he's like, he says it's okay.
I feel like I should go in the front door with you disguised as an animal while y'all sneak underground and us cause like a mini distraction. So not everyone can like hear what's going on downstairs, and so no more guards go down there.
I think if there's gonna be a rumble, we need you downstairs with this.
I do agree with that. I think.
Also, Pino always saves me, so I'd like to be.
I think we should probably
Pino
say-
and Cass are usually.
So at D&D rule of thumb,
we
if
could.
you can not split
well,
the
they
party,
need a
then split
healer.
the party. 'Cause
But-
that's when people start dying.
But you can do whatever you want.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
As we learned
But-
last time when Farron.
But don't trust anything I say.
It's a tricky
If
situation.
anyone's gonna kill you, it's him. We're not gonna.
Not even a character. It's just
Unless you go
awesome.
Marimba, which we talked about.
Austin suddenly shows up and knifes you in the throat.
I personally walk into the room.
It was me the whole time.
Sometimes my friends call me Amir.
Okay.
Your name tag at work says Amir.
Amir. Yes.
There's a whole part of this.
Then it's like, who's Amir?
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest sorcerer of them all?
Still Michael.
Maybe you could pray to your god. Everybody pray to your god.
Okay.
Figure
You
something
wanna pray?
out.
Yes, I would like to.
Roll a religion check.
I want to send a message to Bolt.
I want to pray.
16.
Is Cass
16?
praying too?
Jesus Christ, we're gonna have a god party up in here, alright?
Three.
I'll say,
You need to put this on its song.
not even like depending on your role, when you had first been sent here by your god, she had told you that she was worried about the situation within Flan.
Thank you so much.
She told you that there was a light within Flan that needed to be protected, and that seeking out this Valona person would help to do so. And that was as much as she got through.
Do we
With
know
your,
this?
what's up?
Sorry, do we know this?
No.
No.
Unless he tells you. But as you begin to meditate and just kind of like drown out their voices as they're like chattering, once again the waves begin to hit up against your boat, and you open your eyes and you see before you just the canoe or the dinghy that you're in, and this dark black water before you in this black room, and you see you can hear like what sound like footsteps coming up from behind you, and you sense her presence, and she says, "You're going the right way." And that's it.
That's alright.
Do you tell us any of that, or do you keep it to yourself?
All I tell y'all is that I feel like we're on the right path.
You also felt as if her presence from behind you was in a weird way almost amplified by something.
And then I tell y'all. And then I tell y'all to be wary of what is under us in the water and what is around us, like happening.
I'm like looking over the edge of the boat. Like, what do you know that we don't know?
Who else is doing stuff?
Drop my
God stuff. Yes.
13 on the God stuff.
Okay. How do you pray to your God? Do you sing a song or?
I play the lyre and I wear an amulet.
Okay. So you begin to play your lyre, and as you play like a quick ballad and you hold on to your amulet, you sense the song of his comes down to you and says, "Oh, hey girl, how you doing? What's up?
I love my God.
I love you too, girl. So what's been happening? This is some crazy ass shit happening down here."
I know, look at
Oh my god! And who the fuck are you rolling with now?
I know.
You got some hotties in here.
I know I am. So.
No, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I just want to know if I'm on the right path.
If you're on the right path, I mean, what you been looking for?
The
like-
light,
the
you know,
light?
helping people.
Well, I mean, look right behind you. You see that big lighthouse thingy back there?
I knew it.
That thing is
You're
real
so
important.
Thanks, babes.
I'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
Hey, be safe, okay? And don't drink too much, okay? Those parties can get kind of crazy.
I make no promises.
Girl. All right, go. You do you.
Okay.
You do you.
Tell the kids I say hey.
Cass.
Can
Cass?
you, like,
I gotta
witness
see
this?
my
Like,
gut.
Or
You
is
just
she
see
just
Rianne
shouting?
just like.
I want to hear
I
the
don't-
funny
Well, okay, you can tell me. Like, is this all in your mind, or are you like actually having to speak out
It's in my
aloud?
mind, but I'm definitely going like.
Pino's just been watching me. Like,
Yeah, Ginger.
You fishing now? That's awesome.
I start mimicking her too.
I rolled a 3, so I don't think my god's talking to me tonight.
You get a sense of worry and like panic and urgency. It's like he's answered you every time that you've called for him, and this time he hasn't.
So I get worried and nervous.
Not so much that it's like stressing you out, but it's just like he.
It doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good, and it you feel as if his presence is kind of strained, and it's almost as if a lot of people are calling for him right now.
Is he with another follower?
So
I'm in the dark.
you guys are going where? You're currently in your dinghies. You can row back to the docks. We can montage our way to through the 5 hours, and you guys can just pull up, be like, "Yo, what's up? I'm here for the party." Or
I think
whatever.
we're rowing towards the party. We're gonna take that outer edge. Yes.
That's a wall on the outer edge.
Oh.
You can go. There's an entrance to the secret prison down there. That's where they ship their contraband. That's what Alasar
Okay,
told you.
so I guess we're at a turning point right now. We either go back into town or.
I mean, you guys could still like go in on foot, crawl up the wall, and then like scale down, and then go
into
through
the
there.
party.
Sounds like a lot of rolling.
It is indeed going to be
A
a lot
lot
of
of chances to fall.
rolling. A lot of rolling.
I say we go to that porthole or whatever it is.
The tunnel?
What's the
porthole.
punishment for not returning boats?
We just get fined.
We'll probably just get fined, but
Oh, okay.
we loaded.
Yeah.
There's 200 gold that we haven't split up still.
Also, I don't plan on going back there.
Okay.
I'll probably go back.
Drax gonna return his boat by himself. He's like, I'm sorry for my friends.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
So what's the plan?
If we're rolling up, so
You guys also have 5 hours to do whatever you want between. You can go find your pickpocketed money. You can go and inquire more about the refugees. You can shop, or we can just go straight to the party.
I'm a little curious about the refugees, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to learn much more information that we already have.
The people that you did talk to were the leaders, and it seemed like a lot of the information that they gave you was as
What
much
they
as they
had.
were probably gonna have.
I'm kind of down for
I
party.
think
Shopping
we just.
spree.
I think we just go ahead and go for it
Yeah.
and decide which way we're going.
Yeah, which way were we gonna go? Cass Loki wants to go to the party.
Janet Loki
Cass-
does want to go to the party too and get drunk.
Cass
on a little
Loki,
bit.
Kindle High Key.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think our easiest way in and out is
Yeah,
just
Cass doesn't want to go to the
go in the secret way.
You say this and
go
start
right
kind of
back
throwing a fit.
I think it.
Really powerful.
I think if
'Cause how are we
in
going
any
to-
case this case would not be the worst to split our party, but I am afraid of doing so.
I feel like in the spirit of his first time playing D&D, we should like go with his plan. 'Cause it's fun. It sounds fun, and then
Alright.
we'll
Just
just
split the party.
we'll juggle the consequences.
We'll work it out.
Are we gonna have any way of communicating with each other?
I like made a different idea in my head, like, but yeah, we can go with that.
What's your idea?
What's your other idea?
Well, no, it's gonna be like, yeah, we're all gonna sneak in, and then after y'all's boat goes in, my boat like departs and like goes away from the plane and goes in the front door. Like,
Oh, so
You
you're gonna
definitely
you're gonna
don't
rogue
want
our ass.
yeah, but not so much that like I ruin it or anything. Just
Oh, you spilled the beans already.
Well, yeah.
so-
Do you tell us what you're
Yeah,
gonna
you
do?
could
No.
say that wasn't in character. We're just in planning right
We're
now.
just-
Unless that's
yeah.
why I like to use character voices because then I know
Oh,
for sure
yeah.
whether people are
Okay.
talking the way
Yeah.
that their characters
Yeah.
would.
yeah.
We don't have to have a voice.
So we're deciding on plan right
I'm
now.
not good at a manly voice.
It's okay, Kendall.
You're good, Kendall.
We know, Cass. Your voice like fluctuates, so when you're talking as Cass,
Yeah.
like differently.
But I'm still down with my plan that I said initially whenever me and you go in front door. But since we don't
I think
split
we
the
need to
party
think
at the
about
same
how we
time.
split the party if we're gonna split the party.
Let's pros and cons this.
We need to split up Rianne and Cass if we do.
Well, you could always find us by shapeshifting or whatever it's.
She goes Troy.
Well, yeah.
So, if we walk in the front door, we have to find the secret passageway down into the jail
Well, the
cell?
point of splitting the party would be to.
Create a diversion, basically.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
And then it would be easy for you to like communicate down to them like, okay, they're distracted up there, what do we need to do down here? Like
What
as
if
a rat or
I
something.
could go in as a rat, but I might get stomped.
What if we don't need a distraction though? Like they're all having a
They're
party.
having a party. I think that is the distraction.
Yeah.
I was gonna volunteer an idea for your animal form. You could be one of their pets, and they could suddenly
We
lose
also
you.
have Bolt.
Oh?
That's a good idea. Oh, we have Bolt.
No, we don't. We have
Or not Bolt.
I mean, not Bolt. Sorry,
Max.
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 Yeah, if you guys think I'm going into a party, that's a big no-no.
Yeah,
Max
we haven't been
boy.
rowing, so.
You haven't been.
You're gonna make me go into this party?
Yes, Max. You're going in there.
I'm a wolf!
You're either going into the party with
He's
us,
got a point.
or you're going into the tunnel with us.
If you go
I'll go into the tunnel with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we should go to the tunnel because of him.
Yeah, he's gonna draw a lot of attention if we just walk in
We
the front
all
door of the
will,
wolf.
honestly. He's got wings, he's giant.
Well, we
You
have.
guys have the
we
disguise
the
self
disguise-
invitations.
Yeah, we have the
Oh,
They
there's
will
a
change your appearance,
form and
everything.
form,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
they will change your
Oh.
dress.
Do you get to pick what we look like?
You guys get to pick what you look like.
We did.
Oh.
As you cast a spell, you get to choose whatever you want to look like.
Oh,
I
wow.
want to
Dope.
look like one of the BTS members.
Which
we,
one?
We are all BTS.
Kendall,
How
we're
many are there, like
friends.
13
Are we
of them?
friends? Because I'm declaring that right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Are there like
Don't
chefs
worry
or,
about
it.
or like
Don't
waitresses
worry
at this
about
party?
You would
The
assume.
biggest one. They're like
It's amazing.
Ah, that's a good idea.
And
Waiters?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be a pretty big.
Nah, it's.
Well, no,
No,
Oh,
yeah.
it can shrink you too a little bit?
Yeah.
Let
Cheese
me
form.
make sure. Hang on. Because disguise self, disguise self, I think is different. Like there's alter self and there's disguise self. Disguise self just creates the image of what you look
Oh,
like.
okay.
Alter self actually makes you like
Physically,
shift form.
yeah.
You'll still be your 8 foot tall self, but you could look like a 6 foot tall man. But if somebody like up high and like slaps your stomach, then they'll feel an invisible stomach right there. And
Yeah.
Let's go to the tunnel.
you make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller and can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the division is up to you.
So you can shrink a foot. You're still gonna be 7 feet
7
tall.
feet tall.
I'll raise a foot, so I'm 6'11".
Oh my gosh.
Even it
I
out.
know. I'm just kidding. I just really want to be 6'11".
What's the con of going through the tunnel and not the party? Just we don't want to miss out on some
The
fun.
con is
That it might be like
could
full
be
of
a
guards.
trap. And
Okay.
there could be guards everywhere.
I've thought of an idea.
And
There's
since
100% gonna be guards everywhere in
Well,
the
yeah.
party.
In the
I've thought of
party?
a new idea.
Yeah, but if we're in the party, we're trying to get down.
Because it's
a
literally a
whole lot
party for
less-
Silverfist guards. Like she told us there was gonna be Silverfist guards at the party.
At the
What
time-
if?
I
Right?
should ask my question.
Didn't she?
Go ahead.
What if our bard plays a song for the party,
This is
and I am the bard's pet?
I have a Lear.
Cool.
Remember we played a duet one time?
So we're the entertainment.
Yeah.
This is an exact quest in Skyrim where
Really?
like someone plays
Mm-hmm.
an instrument to distract from a party and then you sneak out into a cellar.
I love it.
So it must work.
It works.
So we're splitting the party?
I'm literally the biggest advocate against going in the door, and now I have to go in the door.
I don't get what's wrong with going in the tunnel still.
That's what
We
I'm
can just
trying
go
to
in the
figure
tunnel.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that, I think we should just.
That's
We come up with
obviously
tons
there's
of
gonna
problems.
be something there.
Yeah.
The cons of just
No
going
matter
into
what.
the tunnel alone,
Mm-hmm.
you guys can assume this, is that Alisara is there. She has said explicitly that the person hosting the party is basically another spy master that is her enemy.
Mm-hmm.
You can assume that there's probably going to be some highly notable people there.
Yeah.
Some more information that you could glean, but that's, again, up to you.
I see.
Since the way we're going is for like supplies and equipment and stuff, you know, and we all have the invitations to like disguise ourselves.
Mm.
Can we like go in and act like we're bringing in supplies, but as guards,
You could try.
or and like
Yeah.
some of us as prisoners,
You could certainly try.
Ooh, that's
and
a
then
good
and then we
one.
take that prisoner out. Like, okay, she's going to a different location.
You could certainly try.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like it.
if
Let's
it
do it.
doesn't work, we'll just kill everybody. Right?
What other
Yeah,
location?
we'll stomp on 'em. And I'll be like,
Can we do like a history check or something
Well,
to
we
figure out
know
other
Hector
prisons?
Brahms, and we know that he's got that
Yeah.
castle, so we can be like Hector Brahms, unless
Isn't
he's
Hector
there
gonna
at the
be there?
party.
Yeah.
You
Didn't
don't
he-
know.
And also, we wouldn't be able to see because he'd be disguised. It's a
And
masquerade.
remember, she said that the Silverfist guards here are dirty guards.
Yeah.
yeah, so Hector Brahms wouldn't be invited, I wouldn't think. If,
No, I
Well,
was wrong.
no, to his point, he was saying we'll bring them to Hector Brahms, like the castle, and that's where we'll say we're bringing them.
oh,
But this is a secret prison for dirty guards
yeah.
Yeah.
who are probably not in
That's
league
right.
with
Yeah.
Hector.
I'm excited.
So can we roll for history and figure out if any of us know like
We could look like high-ranking guards and
prisons
be like,
around?
Mm-hmm.
that's above your pay.
I
I don't
Basically,
want
if
to.
ever
I don't
asked.
like the guard idea. I think we're gonna.
Because they
Because
don't
they're
want
dirty
guards.
guards.
Yeah, they don't want the guards to even be there.
That just sounds like.
Be like, what are you doing
And the
there?
DM is smirking.
I'm
very
smiling
hard
because she
now.
keeps looking at me like, you're gonna fuck us, right? You're gonna fuck us real hard, right?
No. We
I
need
feel
to
it
talk in
coming.
our secret Discord.
Everyone's just silent.
Okay,
We could just
all
act like
or
peasants.
split the party somehow. All for okay,
Window
Okay.
cleaner.
guys. All for tunnel and tunnel only.
Before we do vote, that I have a question. It's
Yes.
about the tunnel. Like, don't we need to get to the tunnel anyway when we're inside? We're gonna get to it. I don't understand.
Yeah, like either
Oh,
way,
yeah.
we need to get to the tunnel.
How are we
So this
going
is just
to-
directly to the tunnel, or through the
or
party to
through
the
the
tunnel?
party to the
The
tunnel.
tunnel. I don't get it.
The purpose of
Yeah,
going to the
that's-
party was to
Intel.
create, intel and then to create distraction is what
Mhm.
Alisara assumed you guys would want to do.
But-
Run
Yeah.
interference
Since there's
for any
no-
guards that would want to go down
Down.
into the secret prison.
Let's make them come up.
We
It
could
could
just
work
be
the reverse way,
as
yeah, for sure. You guys could start a
inconspicuous
fight
as possible.
at
We'll
the
start
party.
Okay,
A
that's
fight,
Yes,
or
let's do it. The party.
That's not a good
start-
idea, but
Alisara's here and it's explicitly told us not
Yeah,
to start.
Alisara
yeah,
literally said.
You
she
don't
would
know
not set fire.
Alisara, and, well, I mean, you do owe her, but you don't, like...
Yeah.
we don't
You don't
have
have
to.
to- you don't have to follow her.
Whatever Alisara
Yeah.
says, I'm kind of
I
like,
know.
let's do the exact opposite
No,
of that.
so I want to make sure that I might stress this, that, like, these NPCs are shady. Like,
Yeah.
That's
I
what
don't,
I've been saying.
I want to make sure you guys
Do
know
you
that.
remember how pissed I was?
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure.
I feel like Farron's like, so Alisara told us, so let's do this.
Pull out my loot. I'm ready to fight.
Loot and dragon.
Okay. My vote is
Dragon.
either go
Dragon.
straight through the
I have a
tunnel
dragon
or
head,
split the party.
But I
Really?
sometimes
You
wear.
don't
Yes.
want to go through. You don't want to go
Kinda
through.
my
Everyone go to the party.
No.
She's the quirky one.
I see. We could.
Then
The
we
guards
gotta
will
go
come
to
up
the
and
tunnel.
then-
Yeah.
Well, we could create the distraction. All be there and sneak in still. From the
Let's go
party.
in just
That way we're
massacre.
I
not.
think it's more risky.
Every single
Kill
person in the
everyone.
party.
That's a bad
No
idea.
excuse.
Well, how are we gonna
They're dirty
communicate? Like,
anyways.
okay, coast is clear.
They're gonna
That's
miss
what
it.
we
I
can
think
just
they're well
like.
connected.
I
Probably.
can
Pretty powerful.
And
Correct.
then go downstairs or something. Okay, I like
Or we
Sierra's
can
idea.
create some kind of signal. So either in through the tunnel or split the party. Gotta make a decision so we can actually do this, guys.
Yeah.
Let's split the party.
So we're not.
Okay.
We're definitely not all going through the front door. Is that?
No,
off the
definitely
table?
not going all through the
I
front
like
door.
that idea, going through the front door, but Pino's.
You know, I gotta say
I
that I've swayed. I'm pro front door.
Well, then you can go through the front door.
Well,
I'll
then
go
we
through
split
the
the
tunnel.
party then.
Yeah.
Right?
Who wants to go through the front door? Raise your hand.
I'll go through the tunnel.
Okay, who wants to go through the tunnel?
That wasn't the question.
My bad.
So we've got
I'll
one,
go through the
two,
tunnel, I
three,
guess.
and
Wait,
then
wait, no,
one,
no,
two,
no, no.
three.
I want to go through the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay, who wants to
You
go through
can
the
go in
front
as
door?
a bird and like look out.
Who wants to go through the tunnel?
Wait, who's. Whoever's going in the party has to be the people who make the distractions.
Yes.
Like, who wants to
Okay,
make the
who are the
distraction?
most obnoxious?
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Okay,
Wait a second. Hold on. We need a healer in both.
I'm a healer.
So you guys have to be split up.
She's
I
gonna
wanna get the
distract.
party and
And
distract.
I'm
You're
gonna.
gonna
We
go
both
through the
have
tunnel.
instruments.
And where's
Okay.
the music
That's
at?
true.
Do either of you have a preference?
I'm going through the tunnel.
Okay.
Tunnel.
You're through the tunnel.
Tunnel.
Tunnel. Okay. So Drac, Dennett, and Cass are going through the.
Good thing you're not. You know what? She needs to be the one that causes the distraction.
Roll for self.
I gotta admit that was somewhat.
That was awesome.
I ripped the box a little too much. You know, it's kind of one of those things where you break the vase and then you set it up so it looks like your brother did it earlier.
That was
Gabe's
awesome.
like, I go into that so much.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
I'll go to the party.
What's that for?
Oh boy, Yolanda.
For winning. And it looks like I am.
Good.
Careful, it will explode.
Yeah, what I was gonna say.
Okay, so what did we decide? Drac, Dennett, and Cass are going through the tunnel.
It's just me and Rhiannon going.
Okay, so I'm going through the tunnel as well. I'm kind of like the in between.
With Max. Max is coming with you.
Wait, this isn't
Max
yours,
is
right?
coming. Yes.
I mean,
In the tunnel.
yes.
Well, Max, you got to.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
What's in it for me?
Well, I don't know. Why are
That's
you with
right.
us? Because you love us.
No.
Because you feed me.
Yeah. Well, you love me, and you know you do, Max. Okay.
So,
So am I going in as a prisoner and you'll like?
Scratch
Yeah,
his
you
chin.
can go in as a prisoner,
And
and
your
I'll be a
guards.
silverfish and,
Okay.
and take you in.
Yeah.
Through the tunnel?
Wait. Hold on. That was not the agreement.
What was the agreement?
Does it matter at this point?
I just love that y'all are like at a tavern right now, just like, no, fuck you, we're doing this.
We're all gonna be doing our own thing. It's like gonna be every time we split up.
Yeah, we're tuning.
Okay.
Match me.
I genuinely do not think anybody should act as a guard because there are guards here.
Yeah.
And they're
Just
dirty.
stay
We know
guards.
they're dirty.
They are dirty.
I'm covered in syrup.
I'm serious, they're dirty, and they are gonna know who's supposed to be in here and who's not, so they're gonna freaking kill you immediately.
They're like in a cult.
And
Or they're
I
gonna
say
kick you
your
out.
ass because I'm gonna be upstairs playing
Be
my
a
part
guest
now.
and just
Yeah, and I will want to see when you die.
Yeah.
And I'll be upstairs so I can't watch you die.
actually just you don't even have to be a guest, just
That
be
too.
you.
We're just gonna sneak in.
Yeah, we're gonna be sneaky.
But
I'm
as
gonna
like
cast,
guests, so we could be like, oh, we're lost.
I'm just gonna cast pass without trace. Oh.
But I might as well look like
Plus
one of them
10.
so they don't start asking questions if they notice us, right?
We could say we lost our pet.
And
So
then
you go
Max.
through a secret tunnel that no one's supposed to know about?
Where we have invitations. You're like, oh, sorry,
Yeah, so-
we couldn't find the
Is
entrance.
this the party?
We parked our boat right there.
Honestly, if all else fails, that's the thing to do. Is this the right door?
Okay, that's when you're like your
so-
thievery tools, and you're like, this isn't the party.
One guard
I
and
thought it
one
was an
guest.
escape room.
So that you can be like, oh, I'm getting them out of here.
Okay.
Dude, my head.
So you don't have to be prison. You can just be a guest at the party,
It's a fun venue for
and I'll be your escort.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
guest.
you might wanna
Cass
make
wants to
yourself a
be a
little
guest
smaller
because
because
Cass
he
really
said it
wants
was
to be a
Yeah.
guest. And I'll be me so that I can wild shape or whatever I need to do.
So
and I'll
just to
just
be
keep my
clear,
invitation on me.
What does everyone look like?
I no longer have wings, but I'm very upset about it.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Is that right?
Your
Can I do
wings
that?
are still present. They're just
they're just
invisible.
tiny.
No, they're invisible.
Invisible. Okay.
They're tiny.
But if someone were to like
Oh.
grab you, they would feel the.
The wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't let anyone touch you.
Okay, I wasn't going to anyway, because I
You-
don't like touching unless it's on my
Rianne, you could
watch.
just leave them on and act as like they're part of a prop or something, part of your costume.
Ooh.
But that's
Okay.
whatever you want to do.
No, I like that idea so that people aren't like, if I bump into somebody, they're not like.
The hell's
Yeah,
that? Is
well,
there a
yeah.
bird here?
But I want like it to look like crappy straps.
Okay.
Hanging off.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
I have an idea.
Strappies.
You have an idea.
And I'm in a ball gown.
Okay, we don't care anymore. Should I use my Silverfist disguise that I made with my disguise kit during
Dude.
my long rest?
No.
How many times
Should
did I
you?
say no?
I think you definitely should.
No.
And
It's currently
He wants you to get rid of his spell. Don't use a spell slot. You need your spell slots for battle. You have an
it
invitation,
doesn't cost a spell slot. It's, a
It's his disguise. He's already made the disguise.
but you
I have
could
a
use it
disguise.
another time when you don't have this invitation.
You don't
that's
want
going
to
to
look
do the same
like
thing.
a guard because these are all dirty guards.
We already
So?
like okay, so I'm gonna go in as like a lost guest, and then he's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take him to where the party is supposed to be.
Escorting him to the front door, yeah.
Okay. We are
You're
not.
not gonna know where the front door is.
We are
Oh,
not.
You've never been there before, so.
Okay. We're
That
not
changes.
going in as anything. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace. We will have +10 on our stealth. We will be very stealthy.
And if we get caught, we just have to start fucking shit
That's
up
fine,
or what?
Okay.
No, you have
That's what
invitations.
birds
We have invitation.
That's our 5 hours are up.
So we will try and play it off as we have
Wait,
discussed
Yeah?
It's no.
And
I
if
was just an
not,
alarm that I have
we'll
set.
kick
So
ass.
It's my bedtime.
quietly. Okay?
So how should I use my disguise then?
Don't use it.
Don't use it.
No.
Don't use the disguise you made and don't
No,
use
not
the
that
invitation.
disguise. The
The
one that was
invitation?
given to us by Alisar.
Just look like
This
a
guy's so-
different person.
That's part of your invitation.
Yeah.
So I would say don't pull that out unless you get caught, and then be like, oh, I have an invitation. We're looking for the entrance. I don't know.
So I should just go in dressed as myself?
How would I find out how weak the prison
You're gonna
guards
stealth,
are?
right?
How would you find out how weak the prison bars are?
Yeah.
You'd have to be in there pulling out the prison bars.
Mhm.
I thought we could.
I mean, you
Don't
can-
think too hard about this. We gotta get in
You
there.
can do the
first. We
disguise
don't even
self
know.
and
I
stealth.
know.
How tall is
I
Valona?
get it.
She's a gnome,
Oh,
so
no.
she's like
She's
Okay.
small.
got
Okay.
zoomies.
Well, she's
Yeah.
You could put her on your
I
shoulder
like
and
how your
yeah.
eyes are right now. Yeah.
Okay, Riv.
River, you were not playing
Yes.
D&D.
Let's just dive in. I hope for the best.
Yep, dive in.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go over the plan real quick.
Okay.
So everybody
These two
knows.
kids are going upstairs
Yeah.
with their instruments, slightly disguised, and then
Yeah, I think the ball gown is not the way to go.
yes, I
What are
also
you doing?
agree. I want to look like a regular. My wings look like part of a prop. Regular
Yeah,
human
like
hair. It's not purple anymore. Purple.
You just
Yeah.
dressed like in.
Like one of the musicians there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know what they look like.
Oh,
Dressed
crap, there's
in,
other
like-
musicians.
Yeah. I
You
don't
guys have
know.
no
We
idea.
don't
You
even
have
know
not
what
collected
they are.
any information on this, so honestly,
We have to make a decision and go with it, y'all.
Let's just.
y'all
Yeah,
can scout it out.
we
Like
look
you guys are
for-
currently at a bar right now, just kind of talking it over.
And she can turn into stuff and look around.
Definitely do that too.
So if there's musicians, you can dress up as those after she gets in there.
Yeah, maybe we just like stay offshore a distance
And then
and
yeah.
and see what these people look like that are walking
yeah,
in.
Okay.
agreed.
Yeah.
Offshore. What do you mean?
So as close as we can get without being spotted.
To
Yeah.
the entrance
No.
of the secret prison?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna see anybody that's going into the mansion.
Yeah, 'cause there's a
most
wall.
likely.
There's a giant wall.
There's a giant wall in the way. It's like it's in like another part of the city essentially, where it's just guarded off by that wall. There's a bridge that connects the two
Okay.
towns.
So I'm thinking, what if there's a certain I'm thinking since it's a masquerade, what if there's a certain way you're supposed to look to get in, like an eyes wide shut kind of party?
Okay.
So I'm thinking, what if we kind of have the same approach where we like are looking from a distance to see what they look like going in,
I
and
like
then we become that.
Yeah.
I think as
No,
little
that's
attention we can. Yeah, but we're going through the front entrance. You guys are going through a different entrance.
Okay.
So.
I want as little difference between us and the people that are there.
So I
as
think the
possible.
gown and the wings is a little.
So, but I.
Unless
I
of course they
hesitate-
have gowns and wings.
I hesitate to make my wings invisible because if somebody touches them and there's nothing there,
Could you not put a
Right.
coat over it? Oh, over your
we
wings?
tried that and I got arrested. So.
I saw you put a coat over your wings.
Okay, we can decide that, like, what y'all are dressing as when you're gonna walk it, like, when
But
you're
for now, the
heading there.
plan is definitely we're gonna go in the front door. Everybody else is gonna go through the tunnel.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Who would like to go first?
You want this out?
For what?
Not me.
For who wants to? Which party wants to go first?
Let's go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll scope it out.
Okay. Are you guys, the rest of you, are you waiting? Where are you waiting at?
I guess we'll wait a little while for the party to get kind of rowdy. People start drinking, dancing, and then I guess maybe like half an hour or so.
So you're gonna wait till
after
6:30 to try and get up in that?
Yes. Maybe like
Where are you waiting at?
What time is it now?
Whatever time you guys want to say it is when you activate plan masquerade, whatever you call it.
Anytime after 1.
what about like does the entrance of the cave look like? Like is it close to the wall or is there a shoreline?
There's a sheer wall
Mm-hmm.
and a sheer wall
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Wall
that you
We'll
can see
take the boat.
currently.
We'll take the boat.
to the edge of the wall.
Okay, you guys go to the edge of the wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
just anchor for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Are y'all gonna drop them off? Because I have a boat all to myself. Because
I'm assuming Rianne and Farron have already walked off.
Yeah, they're already
doing their own thing.
doing their thing.
Okay, so you guys, how far are you going up to the wall?
right on it.
Right up to it.
You guys see, as you kind of get close, you see that there are guards like, patrolling along the wall.
Oh,
They haven't seen you yet.
Okay, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
I have invisibility. Wait, let me see what it says.
I
Could
think
you
it's only on
touch-
you.
What?
It's only on you. I believe.
Anything the target is wearing, the carrying is invisible. You spell ends for a target that casts or casts a spell. Okay, so I can do it on somebody else, but only one person, I think.
Oh.
And it's concentration.
I'll do Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Everybody roll stealth checks for me.
Everybody add 10 to your stealth.
So awesome. 9? Oh, no, actually more than that. 23.
Okay. Nice. Go for it.
Hey, can I use your?
Did y'all decide on the cutoff
What do you
time?
have?
10.
Can you just put it down?
Sorry, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
I didn't know.
Oh,
yeah,
10:30?
20, and then
11?
add
That's
So
fine.
24.
I don't have
Huh?
to wake up early or anything.
Okay.
So whenever
23.
Whatever.
you want to.
What?
23.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Did you add 10?
That was crazy, I numbered.
Well, we got no problem getting in. Hopefully we can get out.
32.
You guys aren't in just yet.
Oh.
32?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
You
true.
guys are very
Speak too
stealthy.
soon.
Mm-hmm.
You managed to like figure out the correct way to like paddle through, and you guys are like slip through easily. You guys are
Okay.
against the wall, currently just kind of like holding onto it, trying not to like rock the boat into the wall to create sound. As you guys are kind of like looking around the wall, how are you guys kind of situated in the boat?
I guess.
Are you? Well, for one, are y'all in 2 separate boats?
Us.
Y'all can fit
Yeah,
in one.
'cause-
No,
Oh,
we'll
okay.
fit in one. Yeah, we're in
Oh,
one.
okay.
And
I think
Jack
we
is-
should get out of the boat and swim the rest there.
I don't know. I'm pretty salty. I don't want to get my shoes wet.
We might notice a big boat.
we're,
Who's in the front of the boat?
I'm in the front of the boat.
Second, behind that.
Didn't it?
Third.
Max.
Me.
Okay, now that I think about it, you guys are actually gonna have to take 2 boats. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I guess us 3 can go together and he can have his own. 'cause
Okay.
he's big.
Okay.
And Max is with you.
And yeah, Max is with us.
So you guys are searching along the sides of the wall. It's just sheer wall.
Oh shit, we have to get over it?
No, it's just
No,
like
there's
there's
a
just
tunnel
sheer
there
wall. There should be a
somewhere.
tunnel somewhere here. She said that there's a tunnel
And we don't see it?
on the side and you don't see it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
she's a trap.
Okay. Can anybody...
Can we go along the wall and like feel?
Yeah. Can we investigate the wall?
Yeah, go ahead.
I will investigate as well.
Total?
Investigate? Yeah, I need to do that.
16.
Me too.
16.
What would I do for that?
Investigate. Investigate.
17.
19. Pretty good investigators.
Okay, so yeah, as you guys begin to kind of like scrape against the wall, you're feeling against the wall, just like looking for anything. You guys had seen some invisible walls previously, and you're like, it's probably more of that shit. And just as you think this, like fall like straight through, and you feel your hand kind of like clasp onto some dirt inside. The wall is still present there,
Okay.
but you guys do like as you, I don't know, what are you doing?
I put my hand there and I really carefully just put my eyes in.
Okay, you put your eyes in. You look through, and it looks like it's just a long hallway, and you can hear from down the way what sounds like more water ahead of you.
Okay.
Can you
I
imagine your eyes? It's like,
I very stealthily crawl in.
Jack, you also see that along the side there look to be like down beneath the water some posts down there and like some rope, so you can assume that somebody probably ties off their boat here. Cool.
Okay.
What are you doing?
let's tie up our boat.
Wait, I think we should hide.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hide our boat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if someone comes in and there are 2 boats there,
They're gonna get suspicious.
Where do we hide our boat though?
So as the last person gets up, push it off.
We're gonna need him to get out.
Yeah.
can we not like?
The boat will fit through this
How deep?
tunnel if you wanted to drag it inside. No? Okay.
We could do that.
Yeah, but it's just gonna make everything more difficult. to
Not completely with you, but hide it just inside
Oh yeah.
the tunnel.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
all
the
tunnel.
best thing we do because we're gonna have to get her back on there.
Yeah.
Like, we're just gonna have to be fast.
Can you cast your invisibility on an animate object?
I can. Maybe.
But with 2 boats.
Oh no, it says a creature I
Yeah,
touched.
I was gonna say, it's like I think it's like creatures.
How deep is the water below us? Like before we go into the.
Below you?
Yeah.
So like as you enter through the tunnel, it's just a tunnel. Like it's ground beneath you. You can hear water ahead of you, but you can't just see it yet.
He meant where the boat was.
Oh, where the boat was? It's like the sea down here. It's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
deep.
Deep.
I guess we'll just have to. I guess we can leave him.
And just
I
put
would
it
say
there.
just leave it.
But put it through the tunnel?
We can like make. No. Yeah, we can just
Oh,
like
yeah.
shove him through the tunnel a little bit, keep him
Yeah.
hidden.
Okay, we do that.
Where exactly do you put it?
Just right in front.
Do they fit through the
The
entrance
wall.
of the tunnel?
It fits in the tunnel.
Okay, we'll just throw him like 20 feet inside of the tunnel behind us, and then.
Okay, you just leave it on the ground.
Yeah.
You guys are inside the tunnel. You guys are trying to like squeeze around each other as you like pull up the boat and like, okay, go that way, go.
I got it.
What do you guys do?
Should wait for a distraction.
I
Can we feel
You
it
can
on
see
walls?
just the tunnel down before you, and it's just darkness. And even with your dark vision, it's just darkness in front of you.
Can we
Okay.
feel along the walls?
Mhm.
Like
You feel it, and it feels musty and just wet.
okay.
Nothing really. Stone walls. It seems to be that this was like carved out. You can see that there is like stone placed around all on the walls.
Just take a walk.
Can you?
Could a bat see in this
Yeah, that's what I
darkness?
was saying.
Bats can't see.
Echolocation.
They're blind.
Well, but
Echolocation.
I just know that they're protected.
You can
Can
use your
Max see?
echolocation.
I believe you can.
Don't some of y'all have see in darkness?
Yeah, he said not even.
You can like if you were to go like
Like,
your
we can
vision
kinda see.
like ends at a
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
point
yeah.
in like you can't see
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's so dark in here. If you went
Yeah.
further, you could probably see more.
Okay, yeah.
Nice,
So
just keep going.
me and Max are gonna go in the front. I'm gonna hold on to him like as we're walking,
No.
and we're stealthing forward slowly.
And I wait by
Yourself
the
one.
entrance to see if anyone comes in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And I'd like to make a perception check to see if we hear anything else besides the water.
Okay. Make a perception check. You hear a distant toot from Farron. That just seems to echo.
I got a 19.
19?
And I'd also like to roll for Wolfo, just for funsies.
He has advantage.
Ooh.
He's a joke.
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all
We're
dudes.
a dude.
21.
Okay.
No, wait. 22.
Smells weird in here. Smells like wood and poop and pee.
Okay.
Cool. Do you smell any? Wait. this
Did
is
I
a-
hear anything?
You hear like distant voices up ahead of you, but they're like way ahead of you.
Alright.
Can you
I
just-
look at everyone behind me and I.
What were you gonna say? Kat?
You could like disguise as a bat, just flying past him, just to see what's the sitch.
Oh, you could.
I'm just gonna stealth forward a little more.
Want to stealth forward? Okay. Are you going by yourself, or is anybody else
No,
going?
I follow.
You follow?
I wait by the entrance still,
Oh, okay.
just in case.
I go with him.
Okay. Y'all three make stealth checks. And as you do
Everybody
that,
action?
hold on to your numbers. You two,
Ha!
Hi,
what's
Dad.
going on?
We're looking to see, like, kind of far away from the party to see what they're
So we're
doing.
approaching the mansion.
Yeah.
You
we
guys just
wanna
on the
see
street,
what
or-
people look like that are entering the party.
As you guys are walking through, a lot of these buildings seem to be residential buildings. They seem to be of like higher class as you walk down the streets. You do happen to see the bank of Koval, but you see that it's all boarded up. As you continue to walk down, you guys do see some people that are dressed kind of schwanky.
Are we
It's
talking ball gowns?
it's very much ball gowns. You do see a couple people dressed up in like furry
I'm so
outfits.
disappointed. Wait, like furries?
You and I had the same.
No,
thought.
like fur coats.
Fur,
Yeah.
No, like furry outfits. Like there's
Oh.
not like the furry outfits that you've seen. Like somebody's dressed up in like what looks like a bear has been stuffed or like whatever, and
This
you can
is
see like their
shocking.
face and like they turn around and he has a pipe and like a huge like mustache and he's like.
Okay, okay.
He's walking with like this like kind of chunky looking woman who seems to be like have this beehive and this huge golden kind of like Beauty and the Beast dress, I guess, and is walking down and they're just kind of like talking about the party.
It kind of seems like we can look like anything.
I don't want to be a furry.
You can go as Mother Goose. Yeah.
With my
Goose
wings.
meat.
As you guys continue along, you do see more tame dresses. It seems that like there are a lot of people who seem to be more eccentric who are going to this party who dress up in wild and fantastical ways, and then there's a lot of the other people who are just like Yeah, we'll not attract attention and just go with like a regular gown or
Yeah, let's
suit.
not attract attention.
Y'all should. So maybe those people have like special like places in that party.
Like
I think we don't want to attract any kind of attention at all. Or at least I don't.
I don't either.
aren't you trying to make a distraction though?
Not yet.
Yeah,
I think first is intel.
not
Okay,
until we're
okay.
ready.
Okay.
I think we want to lay low until we're like, oh, they're starting to go towards the tunnel, or question sounds or anything. I don't think we need to make a distraction unless something happens where we need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I use the invitation to change into a very more of like what the people that look calm and not like they're trying to touch.
Describe me your dress.
Oh, where do I start, Austin? First of all, I want my wings.
What
to
you
look
wearing, boo? You hear from up above.
like a Cinderella thing. I want my wings to look like a prop with
Okay.
like straps.
Also, you can like add like strings where it looks like you're moving them on your own, but it looks like you're having to tug on them if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Simple black dress,
Okay.
gown. Nice, but nothing too.
Same face and everything.
Same face. Hair's not purple anymore. I want
Okay.
it to be dark brown.
Okay.
Darker than my skin.
I want to go in looking like.
Snoop
So
Dogg.
I'm gonna have a zoot suit of sorts.
Dope.
Yeah, I got a zoot
I
suit
love zoot
with a
suits.
real thin chain
Yep.
that goes up to my breast pocket, and it has a pocket watch.
Okay.
And then one of those real long French cigarettes, with the real long
Yes.
filter.
Ah.
Do you have a hat?
And no hat, no hat. But
I don't want to go far.
I do. No, I want my hair to be like real jet black and like grease slick back.
Okay. Cool.
Slick.
I just look at him.
Too much attention.
And I'm like,
She's choking on my cologne. I'm wearing so much.
What color is your zoot suit?
I'm just kidding about the cologne. Let's do. It's like a really, really deep maroon.
Okay.
With
I
like
imagine
with
like
like
a
a cream
peachy yellow.
pinstripe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No green skin or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay.
The
I thought you were
mask.
going to go with the mask kind of outfit.
oh, I still have to wear my mask. I forgot
Your mask?
about that. Yeah.
I'm not the
I have
mask.
like a reverse masquerade mask, so it's
Okay.
on just the bottom, but it's tight
Ooh, okay. Cool. I dig it.
because I'm too beautiful,
You also have a mask should you wish to wear it. It's just a plain black mask.
Wear a Phantom of the Opera mask. I'm sorry.
As she kind of like suggests this, it changes into what you would assume is a Phantom of the Opera mask.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
one of those.
You can change it though. You
I was kinda, I don't know. You said the mask like the Jim Carrey mask, and I'm kind of digging that. So let's combine the two. It's a green Phantom of the Opera.
I don't want to attract too much attention.
okay.
I'm not in a furry costume.
So you guys begin
Oh wait,
to.
I want to have jewelry all over myself.
Okay.
If he's gonna look like an asshole, I want to
You
look like an
are
asshole.
jingling and swingling all
Good.
over the place.
All over my arms, piercings all over my face.
It's tastefully done. It's tastefully done. So you guys begin to walk up to the street, and you guys turn a corner, and you see this magnificent mansion before you, 3 stories tall, and it's wider than you would ever believe. It's very southern plantation-y kind of home. The courtyard extends out into the street and seems to be very inviting. You see a bunch of people crowding around the front area. You see these tables that are set up with these nice linen cloths. Everybody has drinks in their hands. You see, you see that there are servers going about their business, serving drinks and food, hors d'oeuvres, and all that. What would you like to do? This is just the front.
Just the front of
This
it.
is just the front of the mansion.
We haven't even entered the mansion
Nope.
yet.
You see that there is like a wide sidewalk path, like a cobblestone path, seems to lead up and to some stairs that lead into the double doors which enter into the mansion. And you see within some people like passing through. You see it's very lit up. Some chandeliers are hanging through some windows. This huge, massive chandelier, and you see that there is like a K on the like upper portion of like where the roof meets the kind of I don't know how to describe it, the banisters, I guess, or something like that. Yeah. See a lot of fancy schmancy people up here.
I think we just casually and confidently continue walking in.
Okay.
Just kind of mingle as the people are.
Okay. So as you mingle,
Or partake in hors d'oeuvres if there are any.
you can certainly partake in some hors d'oeuvres. There's a lot of snails to be had here.
What about mozzarella?
Cheeses. There are no mozzarella sticks, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll take a cheese though.
Okay.
Some cheeses.
There are these cheeses on these little toothpicks. They're like silver toothpicks, like legit made of silver.
So
I take a bunch of them.
Okay.
I take one and I have the toothpick hanging out the side of my mouth.
I put the toothpicks in my rings.
And the cigarette?
Yeah.
Very classy, you guys.
Toothpick on
Stealing
one side,
from.
cigarette in the other side.
He's so
Very, very classy. Cool. Okay. So you guys,
We are
Alright.
already taking it.
you guys are
Yeah.
partaking in the festivities up in the front yard, and
In the front yard.
Yeah, you didn't go to the cruise.
nope.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I
we
think we
do.
should go in and see if there are other musicians, and if not, kind of set up camp somewhere and start
Are we
playing.
playing music? Is that the plan? Because then that will draw attention.
What music?
Oh, you're right. We should just mingle.
Just continue to mingle.
Do you guys have your equipment on you?
Yeah,
Your
I have.
gear?
I carry
Is it
mine
also
here.
hidden though? Or no?
Yeah, what's hidden and what's not hidden?
Let's see here.
I just kind of assumed that it was like stored up my butt or something.
No.
Where you store most things.
We need to get a bag of holding.
Including so you make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings in your person, look different until the spell ends. So you guys can tell me, are they appear like a float on your side? Like what is your sword? Like all the shit that you like weapons and stuff. I need to know what they look like because
My Morning Star is like one of those bracelets that wraps all the way up, and
Right,
then
okay.
my sickle or scythe or whatever is the same on the other side.
okay.
And then I'm just holding my lyre.
Okay.
Lyre.
You do see that there are some Silverfist guards that are dressed in these. They're not dressed in armor, but they're dressed in these nice kind of bouncer suits. Fucking zoomies. And they seem to be checking people as as people begin to enter.
And my dragon head.
Can I
now
do
is
an
a
ins-
necklace.
Can I do an insight check to see what they're checking for?
Sure. Yeah. What'd you get?
A 21.
21?
That sounds cute.
They seem to be. You see one of the attendees go up there. It's the guy in the bear suit, and you see that his assumed significant other is beginning to be patted down, and you see one of the lady Silverfist guards kind of like check her chest region, and you see her hands kind of like go in, and you see her like retrieve some daggers, and they take them and put them into like a bin that they have at the side, and the significant other is like, oh my gosh, that isn't mine, oh my gosh.
So will my weapons be detected under this? Yeah.
Better put them in a bush or a plant.
Yeah.
They're not, so they just took them, they weren't like yelling at her or anything like that, they just like took them, put them into a bin, and sent her on her way.
Yeah, but if something happens,
Sure.
and I only got my 2 fists, you know. What do you think? What do we do with our weapons? Do we let the guards take them, or do we hide them, or?
Well, I have my butthole.
Yeah.
That is a long
So
sword.
should we roll for butthole?
As you guys roll for butthole,
Yeah.
back to you guys. So you guys are beginning to stealth ahead. Figure out what you're. No, don't roll for butthole. Don't roll for butthole. Figure out what the fuck you're gonna do with your weapons.
Yeah, I literally got a nat 20 when I rolled.
Jesus Christ! You shove it up so far that you die. All right. Jesus Christ! You begin to walk forward, and as you do, you feel that the walkway begins to slope down, and there is like a wooden kind of pathway that seems to go under as there's like a creek that runs through to your left and to your right,
Okay.
and it seems that it's pushing to the left.
Okay. Did you want to know our stealth rolls?
Yes.
20. Nat 20.
Nat
21.
21.
Damn.
21.
And I'm still at the door.
Okay,
And
cool.
Did you add your 10 when you do it?
Did you
Well, Nat 20
Drac,
is
make a
just like,
perception check?
Oh, you just.
That's it. Yeah, that's like.
That's it.
That's it. That's my shit.
It's like a 1 and then it slowly rolled over to a 7.
It would have been the third.
10.
10? Okay. You're like, are you looking outside of the invisible thing, or are you just like staying back
Does he add
inside it?
22?
I'm in the boat.
Oh, was that a
just
stealth?
looking
You're in the
at
boat,
it.
just looking out? Okay.
Perception.
You can't see anything out until you like move your head
Okay.
out.
So
So you move out and kind of look around, and you do see that there is a large ship approaching what seems to be your general location.
Hello.
What do you want to do? It looks like a skiff. It's not really like a huge like
Yeah.
galleon or anything.
how far away are they?
They're probably like 50 feet ahead of you.
So could I like?
If you whisper, like they could definitely
Okay.
hear down the sound seems to like carry down this hallway.
So yes, there's a ship approaching.
Bro.
I whisper back. Come with us.
Your boats are still
And leave the boats.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Is this shit?
Oh wait. There's a river like flowing
Correct.
downstream.
Take our
I
boat.
could bring the boats
Yeah, you're strong.
because I'm big man.
Get the
8
boat.
feet.
Let's
Big
go.
man.
Sure.
You want to drag it down?
Yeah.
You just gonna drag it?
No.
Pick
No.
it up.
Pick it up.
Oh, pick him up.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is like, do you want to do it stealthily, or do you want
Yeah.
to just man mode it and just fucking chuck it down the hallway? Or...
Don't do that.
You have
You
plus
have
10 on
options.
perception. I mean, not perception. You have plus 10 on stealth.
Yeah.
You can do stealthy?
Stealthily.
Okay, make an athletics check for me first, and then we'll do a stealth check. What are these rolls right now?
Do not know. There's been a lot of
Is that a
nat
6 or 9?
It's a 6. See the dot?
You sure? 12.
12? Okay. You do actually manage to, you pick it up, and you're just trying to like squeeze in. Make a stealth check for me.
Add 10 and your modifier.
20, 31.
31? Nice. Okay, so you're like just picking it up, and you're having a hard time just because you're so big and just trying to like carefully put it over your head. Just like you run down the hallway, and you do see that where it enters into this creek area, this intersection, it does look like it's wide enough to like maneuver the boat.
And I have both boats, right?
That's just one that you've gotten so far.
Alright, cool. So, how close was the ship?
Not really sure what you rolled.
Oh, okay.
What is the ground like?
It's just like muddy.
They're gonna see the prints, huh? Can I?
You said dirt earlier.
It's wet in here.
Yeah.
It's like soft dirt in places and then like wet mud in others.
Can I make like a check that if they'll notice anything like prints?
You want to cover your tracks?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can make a survival check, for sure. You still have one more boat to carry though.
Yeah.
You want to carry the boat first, or you want to do the survival check?
Can I carry the boat and like drag it behind me as I'm walking backwards?
Sure.
Oh,
Floor.
no.
There
Mm-hmm.
you go.
No?
Why not?
It's gonna be loud.
I mean it's.
It won't be
muddy,
stealthy, though.
Muddy, yeah. But then again, there's Can I take another look
Sure.
and see if my odds are better? What is this, perception?
Mhm.
20.
They are fast approaching.
Oh wait.
How close are they?
You're probably guessing probably about 100 feet, and they'll be here in about 5-10 minutes.
How long did it take me to take that boat
It
down?
didn't take you very long. Probably
Okay.
like 30 seconds.
Oh, so
How long will it take to cover our tracks?
Depends. Depends how well you want to do it and how well your checks are.
Okay.
can I drag the boat behind me?
You know, drag it behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. You just gonna drag it?
Yeah. Well, no, like comb it
You know, come it?
as I'm walking.
Okay.
It shouldn't take me too long since I was only 30 seconds.
Make an athletics check. Are you? I'll say do another stealth check because I'm assuming you're trying to be stealthy as well.
Yeah.
I have 10.
To the athletics?
No.
No, I
Sorry.
just
Okay. So for athletics, I got 17.
Okay. Better roll.
9. Yeah. $22 for stuff.
Okay.
Alright.
You being in the mountains, you've covered your tracks before. You know what you need to do and know how much you need to, and you assume people are dragging boats through here probably all the time. If there's that creek back there, this should be no problem. So you just kind of like lightly graze it where your footprints are, and you take the boat and shove it into the water. You now have 2 dinghies in the water.
Cool.
Yo.
What are you guys doing?
Well, I assume.
Does the path keep going on the other side?
It keeps going straight, and then there is the creek to your left and to your right.
I think that the
But it's
creek
pushing
is
to
going
the
out.
left.
Yeah, the creek is going out. Like, that should be our escape route. I think we need to keep going
You
down
have
the path.
no idea if it's an escape route.
But there's a river.
Do you want to try to hide upstream
Yeah.
The boats or ourselves?
the boats and I can stay with them to keep them from going as y'all go forward?
I wonder. Can I make
'Cause
a
I mean,
perception check to see if we can stash these boats? Like, if there's anything we can tie them to upstream a little bit.
Looking around, it's just like stone wall throughout here. There seems to be like a few crates kind of like tucked in some of the walls and crannies, but
No real way.
no real way to hide anything.
do we see any light upstream?
Upstream, it does seem like it gets a bit lighter. The water seems to have a little bit of color in it.
Hmm.
You want to try to go upstream?
Let's just. Oh shit.
Oh, downstream. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
fucking.
There's. Oh.
I get
Okay.
confused by.
So
If you're going downstream, that's where the river is running.
Flowing,
Right? Okay, yeah.
yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
So
is
downstream.
so upstream, there's what? Light
Upstream,
or
it's
down-
just darker.
Okay.
Downstream, it seems to be a little bit
So
lighter.
how will I go upstream then?
Yeah.
There is still a
Upstream
path that goes
or in
straight.
the tunnel.
Mhm.
I
There
think
is
we
a-
should
okay,
go
that was
through the
my
path.
question.
Yeah, I think the path. What?
I can hold the boats upstream quite a
Hole in
ways
there?
down.
Max kind of goes up ahead to the straight pathway and says, "The piss and pee seems to get stronger down this way."
Follow Max.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
just
Well, hold on a
NRP.
second. I don't want to be cornered in by 50 guards coming in on this boat right behind us.
Yeah, but you know what? That river could be our escape.
Yeah.
And,
We could
and
hide
I'm
there.
holding
We don't
the
know
boats.
that, but
I'm
it
holding
could
the
be.
boats upstream since
So
it
you're
gets
just gonna
darker.
stay there the whole time?
I
we're
don't
gonna,
need
I don't want you to do that. Because if they
You
find
guys
you,
are on a
you're all
time
alone.
crunch right now. What are you doing?
I'm
Uh,
going up the tunnel.
You look
Following
straight down
the
the
path?
path.
It gets dark upstream, so
I think we
and-
should sit and wait
and I'm
for
dark
these guys
gray,
to see if they
so-
come through and pass us. Because I doubt they're just going to go up into the darkness and
Okay.
follow
And
the river.
True, we covered our tracks.
And
Okay,
plus
we'll
10
sit and wait
sneak.
upstream.
Yeah, they have no
Yeah,
reason
okay.
to believe that anyone's.
You gonna wait upstream?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have plus 10 sneak.
You guys gonna swim it? You gonna pick your dinghies? What are you doing?
Is it deep? How deep is it?
It's
Yeah.
deep enough for your dinghies to be put in there.
Okay.
But like, is it still like where you can stand?
You could probably stand. You're probably at like neck height. He's probably like at waist height.
Okay, I'm gonna get on Drax's back.
Okay.
Can I push the rest in a boat or in a
Can you what?
Ooh.
push?
Put everyone in a boat.
Oh yeah, you could definitely try that. You
Okay.
still have another boat though.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with that other boat?
Can we
Um,
stack it?
Well, I can hold
You can
the
certainly
side of
try.
the boat that I'm not in.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Just keep it from
Hold it.
going. Keep it from
Yeah, we
moving.
could all
Okay.
hold the other boat.
If you like hold us in place.
I like that.
You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're on his back.
Mhm.
You're in the boat holding.
The other boat.
Why don't you
Actually,
just
I'll
keep
just
it
get in the
just
boat.
keep yourself
I'm
in
just
it.
getting in the boat,
Get in the boat.
and I'm gonna get in the other one that's
Mhm.
empty and help hold on
Well,
to.
yeah, we'll
Hold
just
each
hold on.
other.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Let's all have you make athletics and stealth checks.
Oh.
Whoever. Okay, so let's do this.
Nat
Whoever's
20.
holding on to the. Okay, we'll say she's holding on to the boat.
26.
No, he
26?
rolled a nat 20. A nat
Oh.
20 is a
Okay.
crit success.
Ah, cool. And I'm pushing the boat. So
That's your athletics check.
Okay,
Let's do your stealth checks now.
go ahead and do your
So
attack.
yeah,
I
yes,
get
it
that.
can.
so
But add 10 'cause
Yeah.
this is your stealth.
16.
Okay, so my athletics was 5. And my stealth was 25. Wait, 29 stealth.
I have 6 athletics, 16 stealth.
Okay. Your athletics didn't matter because she was the one who was. I was gonna ask who is gonna be the person who is mainly holding the boat and who is helping them.
Okay.
Because that's usually.
And I
how
have
we
2
do it.
hands, so like.
Well, you're doing something completely different.
Okay,
They
okay,
were
okay.
holding on to the boat.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys
And I got a
easily managed to push your way up into the upstream. You see that it gets darker and darker as you guys push up, and it gets to a point where like you feel like you see a wall, and then it is a wall, and you kind of like stop right before you're about to hit it, and you like hold on, and you can feel the flow of the water pushing against you. I need you to make another athletics check for me.
Towards the wall? It's pushing again?
It's pushing against you as you're pushing up against
Oh,
it.
okay.
It seems like there's like a flow of water that is being pushed
Underneath.
under this wall that you guys have hit.
23.
I'm gonna.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
He's good.
Yeah, you're good.
You're just holding there. You feel this water just rushing around you. You're just fucking holding on to it. Okay. You guys have curved around through this upstream. You can still kind of see the edge of like where there's like a little crevice where you can see people start to pass up, straight ahead, and also downstream.
Okay, cool.
Some
Yes.
people go downstream.
And some people went up.
Okay,
Some
well-
people went up the stream.
No, up the
No,
path.
up the path.
Oh, path.
Okay, so we can assume that the people down the stream probably aren't coming back. Because that would just be, why would they?
Well, I
They,
guess
Go
they'd
up
they
have
split
to
off,
fight.
and then they would have to
Yeah.
fight it out.
That's a good point.
Do we see anybody like bigger than like me size?
Make
or
a
just-
perception check. I'll say disadvantage because you're holding onto this fucking boat right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what do I do then?
So you just roll twice and take the lowest of whatever you roll. Yeah.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Really?
What?
What the hell?
Wow.
Alright, so
Oh
Just-
my god!
you're in the water now, and it's nighttime, and you feel your god's strength just pouring through you. The tattoos begin to like slightly light up,
Okay,
not to the
okay.
point where like they can see you, but
Okay,
they're just
okay.
like you guys watch as this energy seems to like course through him. Your key, you feel just like bulking up, and then you turn behind you. Your neck muscles like kind of straining. You look behind, and you see that these people, most of them seem to be dragonborn.
Ooh. Is it
Uh,
charm?
Oh.
You said it, sister.
Cool.
I'll also say that you do hear them talking about the cargo that they've currently come to deliver.
So they might be leaving soon. Might be, right?
I don't know what kind of cargo is it.
Are they part of the guards that are there?
What do you mean?
Like,
They are not Silverfist guards.
Right,
These are
Silverfist.
clearly something
Zentarum.
else.
okay,
I don't know. You being in the mountains, I'm not sure if you've had any run-in with the Zentarum. But I think from like talking to everybody, you could probably glean that the Zentarum are like this empire kind of force. The people that you saw were dressed in this like heavy kind of plate mail, gold and black, and you see a lot of them were from what light was still remaining, you can see that a lot of these dragonborn are of like green, red, blue, white colored kind of skin. So
All right.
cool. As you guys are holding up against the upstream, returning back to the party. What are you guys gonna do? At disadvantage. It's fucking dumb. I was just ready for you to just like let go of the boat and just send them all downstream.
No way.
Let it happen.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Saloon say. Alright.
Your God likes you, dude.
So what are you guys gonna do? Rihanna?
So my best idea was to disguise these things as our weapons, as things that they're already shaped like. So if they felt it, it wouldn't feel much different than what it was shaped like.
Okay.
For example, maybe I could turn my rapier into like a cane,
Okay.
and my dagger into a letter opener, or something
Okay.
like.
Okay.
I don't know. That's my best idea.
Let's go for it. And if they say anything, just be like, okay, and take and give it to her.
Yeah.
To them.
You would not talk.
Yeah, but
Because
that's
if they weren't upset, and then we could just come back. I mean, worst things worst, we just come back through and are like, can we have our stuff back? No, that's not worst things worst.
Yeah, that's
That's
not the
pretty
worst
middle
thing that
ground,
can
but
happen. Yeah, that's absolutely neutral. Okay.
I'm down.
Okay.
So you have a cane and a letter opener.
I don't know if I'm going for letter opener.
Yeah.
Any ideas?
I'm still trying to figure out how to make a sickle look like anything. It's like
Put it in your butt cheeks.
everything.
Not the sickle.
Oh.
Not up your butt.
Oh, I can like
In
pinch
your
it
butt
between
cheeks.
my butt
Yeah.
cheeks.
Okay, which they
Or I
found.
can put it in my
They
loop.
found the daggers
They're gonna
in her
feel
boobies,
you
guys.
guys. Yeah. They're gonna feel you.
Yeah, and then they're gonna be like unclench your cheeks.
Okay.
Sorry.
So my instruments, I'll have just looking how they look. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put the dagger inside my loop. Like in the hole of the loop. Like an acoustic guitar, I'm just gonna drop it in.
Okay.
My rapier is gonna be a cane.
Don't shake your guitar.
Okay, so my sick is gonna be a cane, I guess, because it's shaped like that and then down, so it'll be like a super curvy cane. Slightly one-upping Farron. Kind of giving.
Your scythe isn't your scythe like super short? It's like
It
a hand
is.
scythe, right?
Yeah, but can we make
She's
it like? Can we make
You
it
can
like
make it look
longer?
long, yeah,
Yeah, but if they touch
but
it,
it's curved and
Yeah.
it's straight. I'm just saying, like,
What about like a cool hat?
like super curvy and then just.
you could make it into like a hairband or something, like where it's
Like a
just
feather. A giant feather.
Okay, I'm into that. Yes.
Or it could be part of, you could somehow make it to where it's one of the devices for your prop wings.
I definitely want my morning star to be something that I like pull on, and it looks like my wing.
Okay.
You have it just like hanging down right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can hide something in your wings.
No.
I just stab myself.
One needs feathers.
Get inside of me!
And then
I stab myself with my dagger. Plunge it into my chest.
This is a good enough distraction.
and then yeah, the stuff I'll wear is like some kind of hat piece.
Hat piece? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hairband.
This is so
Wearing a
interesting.
weapon as I hide.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
As will ever be. Let's be
Okay.
honest.
How do you guys present yourselves as you walk up the walkway and up into the
Very,
stairs?
very casually. I'm running a comb through my hair.
Yeah.
Gel
Very
hair.
casual.
Okay. As
Checking my
you,
pocket watch.
as you get up, you walk to the double doors and they're open, and the guards begin to check you.
Music is tense.
So, as they begin to check you, you say, "Your cane, sir."
Happy.
Needs to check it. They begin to check you,
Looking good.
and they begin to
pat you down, and then a big like half orc guard comes up and kind of like moves the one that was currently checking you and begins to kind of like comb you over
Okay.
and then like pats your head
Okay.
and like pricks their finger.
It's my sharp intellect, Sarah. I apologize.
She's quite capable.
Good joke. Go in.
Thank you.
And you guys are let in.
Should I just let it hang and get my weapon back?
Yes.
You leave right on
No.
the-
As they have the bin there,
What would Farron do?
they're taking it over, and you see that there is a person behind a counter, and they hand it to this person, and you see this red-coated gentleman with a large brimmed red hat, long brown hair, and glasses, and begins to like take the weapons and like wipes his hand over it, and you see his hand is like clothed in these white gloves, and wipes off the disguise and sees that it is a rapier, and then puts it up. And one of the silverfish guards that's in front of them points to you, and you see the red-brimmed hat person look at you and say, "Ah, Farron! Good to have you with us."
Thank you. Do I get a number? For
We'll
my
remember. Puts it into this closet.
What is your
Do
name?
you recognize this guy?
item? That's my dad.
You may enter.
You could make a
Father?
check to see if you know how he knew that.
Yeah.
Is it on the invitation?
Was it on the invitation?
There was no names on the invitation.
Good
Is
job.
my name engraved on the sword?
I don't know, you tell me.
No, it's not. But it is written on my underwear tag if he was.
Check.
He somehow has your underwear tag and he's
Oh, Farron! Welcome to the party!
Good. Size large. Okay.
You guys enter?
No, I do want to do an insight check to see if I can figure out any way that he would know that.
Kinky bastard.
15.
15? Seems weird, but
I love
no
Austin's
idea.
face whenever we don't get it quite right. He goes,
You're just as stupid as you were before.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
The dice can't help your feeble mind.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Is it my dad? Daddy?
Dad? Nope. You feel
Robert?
you feel like you've seen this person before.
Can Rion do an inside check?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Rion's got your back.
Yeah.
17.
Looks like a really weird dude.
It's indeed
Looks like a weird.
I turned him. That is it.
You don't really have any context to kind of figure this out. You see Farron kind of look like strangely at him, give him a weird look, and you give him another weird look, and the man gives you a weird look back.
So we've all established the weird looks.
Correct.
It's like an anime where it zooms in on just the
Yeah.
eyes.
Nani?
Nani? Oh my word. Okay, so you guys enter, and you see before you a large lobby with it's almost the same as Egan's place, but it is far more lavish and like just this upkeep is pristine. You guys like swipe alongside some of the furniture. There's absolutely no trace of dust here. There are servants here, and there are like 3 of them that come to the side of you, and they offer you drinks and hors d'oeuvres. And they kind of usher you into past the kind of stairway and past it into these another double door room, and you see before you basically the ballroom from Beauty and the Beast, and you see many people dancing about here. Make perception checks, everybody. No.
I'm not
Good.
perceptive.
Thank you.
I'm thinking about my daddy.
Yeah, I got a fat 30 Austin.
Fat 3,
Wow, I'm a little more perceptive.
you are swept up by the sheer visage of Alasara in this beautiful
That is so
green
real.
gown. She has this wonderfully large brimmed hat with like these different ornaments of what look like different masks on top of them. And her dress seems to just like sparkle as she moves. What did you roll? 8. Nice.
Sweet.
Thinking about my dad.
Your attention is caught by this, like, of all the people here, nobody's dressed like a cowboy except for this one person. But then you realize, oh, it's a cowgirl. Red hair, seems to be tied up in a ponytail. She's sitting at the bar and is kind of just dressed in this black kind of outfit, like a duster coat,
Okay.
and seems to have a blue handkerchief around her neck. But among them, you all see lots of other people
she,
dancing around. She's just at the bar drinking
Yeah.
some dark.
There's just like a lot of people just around at the bar as well.
Yep.
So. Well, I'm gonna go up, lean next to her, and be like, "Howdy, little lady."
Well, howdy there, sir. I like your suit there.
Thank you, thank you. The accent was just pretending because of
Oh, it's all good. A lot of people see the hat and they just want to, imitate me because I
Yeah,
look so damn
nice.
cool.
So is this a costume or is this?
No, this is actually my usual wear.
Meow.
What's your name, stranger?
I hadn't thought about that.
Hadn't thought about your own name? Wow.
Fair.
It's a pleasure to meet
Cat's
you.
out of the bag.
I'm Hade.
Hi, Hade.
It's a
Pleasure to meet you. Can I buy you a drink?
Well, sure. I'd love another one. I'll just have a whiskey. How about that?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. You want
2.
2 whiskeys? All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whiskey for my man and beer for my horse.
Are you? Is that Garth Brooks? Who is that?
I've come up to the bar as well and I've introduced myself.
To whom?
Hey.
Hade?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh, wow. We got all sorts of people up in
I
here.
give her a fake name.
What name do you give her?
Persephone. Get it? Hades and Persephone.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Persephone. I'm Hade. I like your costume there. Is that your normal get up there?
Yep.
Yep.
You have fake wings on your back.
That's pretty cool. You
Real fake wings.
Yeah.
The wings I don to the party, but everything else,
Yeah.
I go to HEB in this.
HEB. Wow, I never heard of HEB before. What's
Oh,
that?
You're not
it's
from
gonna be
Texas?
big.
No. I'm from Shinkyo.
Shinkyo, where's that?
You know.
That's where you're from.
Yeah, but I'm pretending like I'm not. I didn't remember that.
It's okay. I only told you the Golden City,
The
but
Golden City, Shinkyo. That sounds like a place to get your shank.
Shinkyo.
Shinkyo, got it.
Shankyo.
So
Shankyo!
can I do a perception check to see if I recognize her?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I probably don't. I have a 4.
4?
Yeah.
You're just smitten by her, like, just visage. I would say that the one thing that is kind of catching your eye is that there are 2 holes that seem to be coming out of her hat. There's nothing coming out of it, but there's just holes in her hat. Yeah.
I want to casually just to see if she's like,
I was thinking about like casually like put my hand on her back to see if there's wings.
yeah, because I'm thinking there's either horns or
So
wings.
you
Y'all
can
are
slide
real
it-
forward.
Slide it like a fly. A fly.
What are you guys doing?
I know. Oh, there's something, a bug.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Damn
What are you checking for? Just like above her hat?
it. Yeah, where the holes are, if there's like, if she's used the invitation to get rid of something.
I got you.
Sleight of hand, what is, 8.
You kind of like knock her hat off, and there's like as you passed over it, you didn't feel anything, but as it kind of came off, you see that she has horns that seem to be shaved down.
Shaved down.
She's cowboy.
I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
right.
so sorry. I thought I saw a bug above your head.
Oh, it's all right. It's
Yeah.
that's some pesky bugs. She like reaches in to like her side, and she's like,
Where's it at? I'll shoot it real quick.
They let you bring a weapon in?
Well, yeah.
How?
Oh, I know the place.
Can you go get mine back?
Why would I do that?
Well, it
Because
just
it's
felt empty without it. Look at this hit.
That's a nice hit you got there.
Thank you, but
Friend, I think you look mighty fine just without.
I'm in disguise.
Why? I mean, yeah, we're all in disguises. Except for me.
Except for you.
Yeah.
So are you gonna get it back or?
No, we're not really supposed to give our guests their weapons back because that would not.
Do you live here?
I run security around here, but
Very cool. How long have you lived in the area?
about 5 days.
Wow.
Yep.
Super new.
Yep.
Did
How about you? You live around here pretty much all your life, or you make a deception check?
It's the confidence.
Don't lie if you don't have
14.
Okay.
Does she have a
13.
tail?
Just
Wow.
kidding. 13.
Enough to.
No, not like a tiefling, obviously.
Mm. You could totally ask her. She's tiefling them.
Hey.
So what's y'all's business up in here? Y'all gonna go party? Maybe dance a little bit? It's a good party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into
Wow,
dance.
you guys are real into it. Okay.
I like 2 things in this world:
You like 2 things:
dancing and cheese.
dancing and cheese. Wow, those are some pretty limited things you got
They
there.
have
but,
both of them here.
yeah, they do. They do indeed have those here. You know, Koval's pretty rich if he's throwing around you know this stuff and some cheese around, especially with those silver toothpicks and shit. That's pretty fancy.
There's still one like hanging.
Yeah, I like toothpicks and a spicy meatball.
Wow, he's a fancy boy over here. Do you know each other?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, we walked in together.
Y'all are super ominous. Like I don't know how to feel about you two yet.
Why are we
Yep.
ominous?
You just kind of keep giving me like the weird runaround a little bit.
No, we're just socially awkward.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I only like 2 things. How good in public can I actually be if I only have 2 interests?
I mean, I only like 2 things: killing and whiskey. So.
You could go.
Well, I've added 1 thing to my list of things I like, and it's you, Hayden.
Hey, well, thank you.
Aw.
I know, I'm good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Socially awkward. But good.
Socially awkward.
How about another round of your
Hey,
favorite
what
thing?
am I teaching?
Killing?
You know.
Okay, I have to finish this one, but all right. I guess I'll just fucking
Top it
down
off.
He just murdered a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Your favorite thing?
Yeah.
Back to you guys. What are you guys doing?
I
You
don't
guys
know.
just saw, well, Jack, you just saw a bunch of Zentarum come in.
Well, I'm telling
Still
them.
waiting for a distraction. Right?
Well, we're waiting for these Dragonborn to pass by.
Yeah, I would rather
we're
not go in after them.
Yeah,
Because, 1, if they're still there, then.
they're gonna notice us.
And 2, if they start to come back while we're going. I mean, it's. Kind of. And we still have our disguises, so we can still disguise and stuff. We can disguise as them.
As
No.
Zentarum?
No, as the Dragonborn.
Yeah, Zentarum.
Sierra's like, I am so fucking done with this plan right now.
Yeah. No.
What's wrong with disguising as Zentarum?
Because they
Because they
already
knew
went
who they
in.
came with. That's my thing.
Yeah, but
They're
from
like,
a
"Who are you
distance.
guys?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Sierra,
He's going for distance.
can you, like, check the entrance to see if there are any guards there?
Like a spider.
Turn into a toad so you can swim and then hop along the path.
Oh.
Just so you know, like once you turn into an animal, you don't have like the same intelligence.
Yeah, I know.
You won't be able
Yeah.
to talk.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
shoot.
those stats.
You could get stepped on.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that happen?
I mean, she would just take the like 1 hit point, and then she would still have her remaining hit
Stolen
points.
from a witch for a witch's brew.
Who asked you?
Yeah, we're partying.
Yeah, get back to the party.
We're dual flirting with a woman.
I'm so
I'm
bad at
going
this.
to.
You guys could wait here a little bit longer and just see what happens.
Yeah,
They were just delivering cargo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
let's
could
just
assume
wait
that
a
maybe
little
they'll leave.
That's
We're gonna wait.
Okay, so you guys wait.
Waiting for a big distraction.
I'm just waiting for them to leave.
Well, But you don't even know what direction you're going, really.
Yeah, we do.
Up.
Yeah, but you don't know what's down there. Like, I don't know. I think the distraction needs to come.
Cass, where
I
do
thought
you
y'all's
think-
whole plan was like you guys go in, try and retrieve Vilona as well as you can. If shit pops off, distraction
Then
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Interference
Yeah.
more than just like
We're
we're gonna
not-
cause a distraction straight up and
we're
then
not just
I
gonna
oh you
don't
can do
know
that
if
totally.
Shit.
If,
No, no,
if
no.
this
Draw the
goes south,
guys
then
out.
we're good to make a distraction.
Exactly.
Like if the guards come back and see you or something goes wrong.
Yes.
Either way,
Yes.
we're waiting for the Dragonborn to come back out, right?
Yes, we're gonna try and see if they leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess we'll wait.
Okay.
For.
You guys wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
Oh.
15 minutes. Make another athletics check.
Or what?
Athletics check.
I'm gonna give him guidance.
Okay.
And so you have
I believe it's a D4.
yeah, roll a d4
Nice.
and add.
So you can add so roll a D4
19.
real quick.
Yes. That's a 19.
Yeah, you still wanna. What'd you get?
Okay. 23 plus.
You always want to tell me what your total is, regardless of whether it's a crit or not, because I may set the DC super high.
Okay. So 29.
29? Okay. Easily done. The tattoos and stuff still manage to light up and give you the strength you need, but you're starting to feel a little bit exhausted.
Mhm.
And just as the exhaustion kind of starts to hit you, you guys do manage to see some of the Zentarum leaving.
Some or all that entered.
You don't know. You can count how many there were, and you can't really see everything down that way.
Yeah.
But you do manage to see some. Y'all go ahead and make perception checks.
Nice.
7.
7?
12.
12.
7.
7. 7, 7, 12. Pino, can you bring it home?
22.
Dang.
Pino brought it home.
And I think it's a 15 for Max. Max says, I smell poop and pee being kind of traveling and going to the left.
Are they taking the prisoners?
So these Zentarum smell like shit. That's what I'm gathering from Max.
No.
Smell like shit.
Shit's about
Or
to
they're
come out of the
moving
wall.
as
You
they
just
walk.
saw Zentarum leave, and you think you saw a couple prisoners being taken with them.
Oh shit.
I think my legs
Can't you make another
really
check
Okay.
to see
With
if they're
them
short?
out.
What was your
out
check?
the way they
What was your
came.
check?
22.
Okay, you know that the sizes of the prisoners that you saw did not match up with a gnome.
Okay.
Okay.
These were all like medium-sized people.
And did they go?
They went
Down
back
the
out the way
street
that you
or-
guys came in.
Okay. Got
Maybe
it.
we should disguise as them now and be like, yeah, we forgot somebody.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
take them. Bam, we're out of there.
I'm.
I have high deception, so I
Okay.
should go first.
I think I do too.
Well, I'm getting weak, so I can't hold the boats.
Right,
that
which is
much
why
longer.
we need
Well,
to
yeah, we
move
need to
soon.
move.
Y'all could all go in together and just
Yeah,
disguise
yeah,
yourself
I'll
as
disguise.
Zentarum.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
let's do it.
Alright,
Disguise
let's
as
go.
Zentarum.
I'm
We
gonna
forgot
not
somebody.
disguise as a Zentarum.
You're
Not?
not to a
I'm
toe.
going to
What am I gonna do?
Oh shit.
uh,
Max?
Yeah, that's my name.
Does Max have an invitation?
No. Wait, does it?
If Sierra's
Can I
not
give
using
him-
one,
I
then
can
you
give
can
him.
use it. yeah.
Okay, I'm giving Max my invitation.
But he
And-
can't turn into a bipedal.
I'll say for this time, we'll.
He could just be a dog or
Yeah,
something. I
is
don't
it
know.
normal?
Some kind of what.
And it's
that-
as many limbs as you have,
Yeah.
not necessarily in the same place.
No, because I already said it. Yeah, the rules. We're gonna have to stick to this one.
Maybe we
So
can
we can't change him anything from like a four-legged something.
But
So
we
like
can
a
change
dog.
him. Can we change him into a different four-legged something?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
Okay,
What-
so
Oh.
he's
Rat.
A big ass.
No,
berry.
it wouldn't, he wouldn't have
Bear.
to be big.
What?
He can't be that big.
Small rat.
It can change
Well,
the size?
Oh,
he has
can't
to be a
change the
foot
size.
shorter or taller.
Yeah, maybe
So maybe like a raccoon.
he's just gonna be a dog. He's just gonna be a dog.
He could be a. He could be a. He could be a nutrient. Like
It's a beaver.
Oversized, like,
From,
maybe.
Just want to put this into
It's a
perspective.
capybara.
You guys are a group of Zentarum walking up with a nutrient.
He's just gonna be a dog.
A dog. Okay.
Capybara.
You turn him into a dog. Kino, what are you
So,
doing?
I am wild shaping. I'm wild shaping.
I think it's fly.
Sounds like the beginning of
We'll
a
take him
joke.
out of the water and then we'll get the person, put him in the boat.
There's three Zentarum and a nutrient in the cave.
I'm gonna be another dog.
A toad walks up.
Okay. You know,
Kid.
dog?
Oh, man.
And says, who needs friends when you have an enemies?
You guys are now. What's up?
Aren't there crates sticking out of the wall?
There are like some like ledges where they've put crates up.
Actually,
It's at the intersection. It's not where you guys
Okay,
are currently
okay,
at.
okay.
What's up?
I'm wild shaping into a wolf. Me and Max are both wolves.
Okay.
And we're all going together or what?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. You guys
Is the boat
sail
super
down
small?
from upstream.
I think
We'll-
we should take the boats out of the water.
Yeah, we'll stash them
And
at
put
the
'em-
path.
Yeah, so that we can have it when we
Yeah.
get back in.
Because we're going to need to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and since they already left, they're probably not coming back.
Well, hopefully all of them left, but I'm sure we're going to run into somebody
How strong are Dragonborn?
All right.
strong.
3.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going first, and I'd like to make a perception check and sniff to see if I smell any like
Or pee.
any. Would I be able to have smelled the? Would like me and Max know what the Zentarum smelled like?
I don't think Max knows what they smell like.
Okay.
I smell like dragons.
I guess I'm just sniffing for. No, I'm listening. I'm trying to hear if there's anyone like who's in front of us or whatever, who's down the path.
Can I meditate and do like a religious check?
Sure.
Just
So
to see
that's
what she said?
19.
19?
Yes.
Uh,
Wait. I have advantage. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, 19.
Hilarious.
19.
Okay. Okay. You hear what sounds like a ship kind of just moving back to your left, and then as you listen to your right, you hear voices coming down, but not loud. It's the same kind of level that you heard when you
Wait.
first came in.
You're confusing me.
You came down the
What?
intersection from upstream.
Yeah.
You're at the intersection now. The left is where you guys came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the right is okay. Yeah.
Got it? Cool. Sorry.
So I got.
No, it's
15.
okay. I thought I was like
Turn the other way.
down. Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
I got 15 on my religious check.
Okay.
I just asked like for insight.
You sit down to meditate, and there's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. But the weird thing is that like you felt nothing before. This is nothing. It's like something is static and blocking any kind of transmission.
Okay.
Cool.
I slowly take the lead and
Get to press on.
down
Down.
the path.
Okay.
Up the path.
And
Where do you guys stash the boats at?
Just
Oh, on the other
Just
side of the
on the
path.
side of the.
In the stream or on the path?
Where it's dry, yeah, so they don't float
Okay.
away.
So yeah.
Cool. You guys leave them there? Cool. You guys being the head of the path.
Okay.
Cool.
Uh-oh. Do you know what time you want to
Oh,
cut
yeah.
off? It's 10:41.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's a good place to stop right
Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy!
I'm
Just
like,
about to get good.
Alright, guys.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
How are we gonna do that?
What?
He's not gonna be here next time.
Oh.
Hmm.
I mean, I could maybe come grab you for next time. Or come right up with y'all.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
that's
figure it
true.
out later. Yeah.
Carpool with us?
Yeah.
Next time we play.
That's usually how D&D rolls. You go and like get halfway through and then
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
figure it
never
out later.
finish. Yeah.
Next one's on a Saturday.
August 3rd. Before school starts, don't worry.
So
Thanks,
I think
Gabby.
Gabby can come get you. Or they can,
Well, good game. first game.
This is fun.
All right, good. Glad you liked it.
And
fun.
you get to
And
go
you
around
have-
and tell everyone you're playing D&D
With Miss Jenny.
And guess what? You haven't even done one of the best parts yet.
Oh my
Combat.
Yeah,
And
combat.
you're gonna get to punch the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Like,
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I like how your opening scene is just busting down. And
I know that was awesome.
there was no other way to fucking do it. Like,
That was very awesome. Yes.
Yeah, so don't use the yellow die. That's not for you.
Obviously
I
not
got
for
two
you.
nat 20. Yeah,
The
two nat
green
20s on
ones?
disadvantage.
Yeah, the green ones are very obviously
Or
for
back
you.
to back crit fails.
yeah.
I have my dice.
Everybody say bye.
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 Goodbye. Have a good night.
Don't mess the bed bugs, bye.
Meet us next time.
God!